is Cannon like, is his bladder like broken right now? What happened? I'm so
Get in
confused.
the room, man. I gotta pee.
He was like, I'm gonna go take a
Go,
piss,
go
and I was like,
on.
why is he gone for like 10 minutes?
Pissing, pooping. Cannon does it all together.
Shitting, throwing up.
Pooping his pants in LHS hallways.
Yikes. Big yikes.
Eat ice cream on the toilet.
Cringe on, get your
Shit
cringe
on, get
on.
your shit on.
Come on now, shit more like the
Oh,
floss
no.
man.
I pooped and ate ice cream at the same time.
Cannon, you're getting fucked on the toilet. Yikes.
That did happen.
It did that.
Oh no!
Yes.
Yes.
It's up to you, DM, if we start or not.
You recording, Cannon?
Hello. Okay, I won't need to, do the recap since it's just the recording again. But you guys are, I believe we ended the session with you still in Caer-Konig. We'll say that you guys are full rested as of right now. What would you like to do?
I would like to know what my sword does.
If you click on it, you have the ability to edit it, Jack, so you can upload a picture and it's all there.
So the second metal effect, is that in there?
Yep.
Or sorry, okay. Is that the any attempts to break, disarm?
The
that
gold
one?
iron, yeah.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
I did have an issue that I'd like to bring up, Cannon.
Sure.
So I noticed last session
Mhm.
you were giving away a lot of magical items
Yep.
to everyone. I couldn't help but notice that my Glock was not there.
See, it's actually built into your staff.
Oh, all right. I'll keep that in mind for next combat.
Yeah, you just have to use your action and something might happen.
All right. I'll use my action to shoot my Glock.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
we will have to talk about your staff, Yusuf. But
Do I have like an extended mag or?
No, but you do have Full Metal Jacket.
Yikes.
What do you mean, Kevin? Yikes. That's pretty good. Full Metal Jacket? I mean, it's not everybody's favorite attachment, but it's alright.
Just go with the noob tube, my guy.
Fuck noob tubes.
Dude, no, dude. Flak Jack is the current meta. YouTube would be worthless.
You just hear that thunk. Double kill.
Oh, break me now.
Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Just to clarify. Or hold on, I don't even know if I have a question yet. Sorry, that's a weird way to phrase that.
Sorry, that was a weird thing to ask.
Do I have my cloak yet?
Yes. Hold on. Oh god.
The whole session's falling apart because
Where's the cloak, Ken? I don't see it in my handouts.
Wait, okay, so let's see.
I'll be back in 20 minutes. Oh, no.
Class man.
Chilling out with my dad in the basement, building shelves, painting something.
Painting something.
And have jokes about racists.
What?
Okay.
You gotta stop saying what, Kevin. Start
Huh?
saying why.
Huh?
Gotta start asking the questions, Kevin.
Huh? Huh? Slowly falling asleep.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha
Ha
ha.
ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha
Ha
ha.
ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha.
Bruh.
Cause you breh me.
Bruh.
You gotta remove that from your.
John, that is the basic gist of your cloak. It should be in your inventory.
In my inventory. Oh, an actual cloak.
Bruh.
Cloak of the Fate touched. Oh.
Are you touched, John?
Where did they touch you?
Oh, there's more. Okay, I thought you just gave me the dancing lights cantrip, which I would have thought is shit.
He gets
well,
to
yeah,
stop
that would be
time.
shit.
He gets to stop time once.
Oh, that is cool. Thank you, Kenan.
When zero items
Keep in
say,
mind the
yeah.
last part.
Yes, that was cool. I'm not sure when it'll come in handy though, but
Yeah.
oh wait, the first part is Pog.
The thing. Can't, is it the thing? Is it the thing?
Is what the thing?
Is it the thing? The thing that I said?
Thing.
Which one was your idea?
One that was good.
Is it the +1 to dex saving throws?
No, that was not me. I don't know mechanics like that.
I'm pretty sure your idea was really troll.
No, my idea was poggers.
Wait, which one?
Never mind.
You can just DM it to me, okay? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, John, you also would have remember the locket you had that was like a some kind of like watch or compass or something?
Locket of Tyrant Solari.
Yes. Thank you, Kevin. Support player.
No
Fun.
problem. No problem.
Thank you, Kevin, support player. Lamau.
Is
I'm
that all I
just
am to you, John?
saying.
Yes.
Player? Is
Yes.
that all I am? Damn.
Yes.
Yes.
Damn. 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 Damn.
Kevin, I don't hate you. It's just that you're a support player.
You there, support.
Go fetch me my sword.
You know the rules.
And so do I.
You won't get this from any other guy
You have
except for
advantage.
all of them.
I get Fey ancestry, and I can speak Elvish and Sylvan.
I'm pretty sure you only had Sylvan before, right?
Yeah, now I can speak them both.
Burashi.
I don't see a reason why I'd ever take this off, so I'm just going to. This is an attunement item, right?
Yes, it's an attunement item. I should have.
Ah, okay. What I ask? That's fine. The rules, and so do I.
Honest. Hold
Yo, this
me
fucking boss is kicking my
down.
ass.
Smother me, smother me.
Jack, are you farming the collab right now?
All right, John. You should be able to see this as well. Use your stopwatch.
Oh boy!
Yeah, it's actually a stopwatch.
Or not stopwatch, but clock.
You
Compass
said-
slash
Yeah,
stopwatch.
you said
Lock
stopwatch.
it.
It doesn't have a cool name. I couldn't think of a cool name for this, but it has a nice description.
Ah,
Cool.
Zanya's. I've heard this
It's
before.
Zanya's pizza.
I've heard this before.
Where you want it? At some point, I'd like to edit both of them and add my own picture, if that's okay.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be now. It can be later.
John's gonna be lazy and just replace it with Zanya's. I swear.
No.
It's the exact opposite.
I look a good bit. Maybe I'd even make something myself. Never know. Dancing lights. Okay.
I don't believe you had a light cantrip before, right?
I did not. That was on purpose, but that's okay.
Eh.
I think it fits the whole Fae thing.
Right. Yeah. No, it's fine. I like this too. Don't worry about it.
What?
Heh.
How often does the wizard have to be the light bitch? Maybe I just want to carry a torch cannon. This locket gleams
you would
faintly
be a
like
light
sunlight.
bitch.
On one side of the locket is a compass, and another a clock. Change it to
Praise the sun.
a compass slash clock that gives a +1 to survival checks and always known north and the time as long as the locket has been sunlight in the last 24 hours. Or has seen sunlight. Oh no! My greatest nemesis!
Cave.
Cave!
No.
Praise the sun.
That's cool.
I just want an item in one of Cannon's campaigns that's like Minecraft / top. Just instantly teleport out of a cave. You ever play
Oh, you're
Minecraft with /
Oh.
top? You can go to the surface.
The fucking
I want
escape rope in
that item.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I just want that item on your campaign.
God damn it, I had a Rick Roll song sunk in my head. Oh.
Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
I will continue filling out some stuff as we go here, but again, now let's get moving. What would you guys like to do narratively?
We are going north.
We are starting Phobos'
No, we're
story.
fucking going west.
Jesus Christ. You're
Okay.
about to give me an aneurysm.
All right. Is there
Fuck,
anywhere
go
you guys
north.
need to stop on your way out of town?
No, but yeah, no.
Okay.
Just for clarity, Kevin made his. So we had to retcon some
Yeah.
things last session.
Okay.
Kevin had to make his. Yeah, you should probably bring this up because technically John would have had to identify the golden mask. Like that would be the reason in universe why I gave it to Kevin, or somewhat like that. You know. So, yeah. Kevin has the golden mask now, and he also made himself a sword last session. That's been retconned.
Seer 2.2.
Yes. So,
Anyways,
I mean, that's all inventory stuff. We can go over if you want, but it doesn't.
I'm just saying
change
in
your
universe,
motivation.
like I would have. No, it's just I'm saying like the thing is like in universe. That's the reason why I
Oh
gave
yes,
the
those
mask to
items
Kevin.
have changed hands. So.
And he would know what it does or whatever John found it out, which you can do later, I guess,
Yes.
when there's some time like for you.
I would
Uh-huh,
like to
uh-huh.
move forward narratively.
Sure, I guess, DM.
Oh right, yeah. I remember. Well, now I do.
And so do I.
Let's see. Okay. So do you guys just want to get up and leave then? You guys are in Caer Konig right now. You get up and you see some of the Goliaths are already getting back to work on repairing some of the homes. The mayor is nowhere to be seen, and we'll assume you guys stayed at the inn last night.
Yeah, I'm in the lobby eating.
Yeah, I have this compass, so I'm gonna gather my party members, as I do. And then I'm gonna be like, huh? Yeah, shits. Time we head out west, right? That's what we decided?
Yep.
Yep.
We're going to the Geltian Alliance, Kevin? Not Kevin. Phobos?
I mean, didn't we agree on this? Canon?
Sorry, I can't hear you, Kevin.
Canon, didn't we agree on a party over this? Or was it only Jack and I that agreed for this? Because I feel like the only person that conversed to the Geltian Alliance was Jack.
So yeah, so you conversed with Phobos about it, but so Phobos and Guile conversed about it, but you know that Keo is interested partially because he's heard of his father's movements, and that Yusuf had his own reasons for wanting to follow you guys.
Okay. Alright, then I have no objections.
Yeah, I mean realistically, the only one that yeah, everyone has their own motivations for things.
Alright, well, Phobos, you're from there, right? The Geltian Alliance?
It is true, although we should stay out of the main cities if possible.
Why?
I don't have the best standing with any of the guilds there.
The fuck is that supposed to mean, Phobos? Have we been traveling with some kind of pedophile this entire time? What do you mean?
Jesus.
Kevin, will you make me a history check?
Oh
Me?
my god.
No, Kevin.
Oh.
I like this handout. Kevin's sword to be named.
Well, I'm assuming you're gonna name it.
Yeah, that is true. Oh god. Hey. I have made you a history check.
Okay. Well, I will say that you did have to come here from the Geltian Alliance, and you would know at least the only town between here and the Geltian Alliance is Phandalin. It's a mostly, agricultural area. Lots of wilderness between here and there.
Alright. Keo, I mean, there is a city near the cusp of the Geltian Alliance called Phandalin. We should probably head there first.
Also, now we can head to a city?
It seems like the guilds are a very important part of the Geltian Alliance. Is it true, Phobos?
They really are. Most of, if not all, businesses conducted here.
Oh, good. So we're going there for investigation purposes, and now we have literally no way in, because apparently it's all run by guilds that hate you.
So why are the guilds so important in the Geltian Alliance, Phobos?
There are lots of, I guess, contracts made. Disclaimer, hopefully I don't screw up any lore about the Geltian Alliance.
No, you're fine.
Alright.
Go ahead.
There are
Proceeds to screw up lore about the Geltian Alliance.
Kevin,
No, I know that.
If you want the basic understanding, so they don't have a strong central government. It's like a bunch of city-states that have banded together, but the guilds
that's what
kind
I
of
was
cause
going for.
like inter-city-state, business and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I was going towards, but I wasn't sure if you wanted to solidify that.
Yeah. So I'll say that
Okay.
much at least. The guild system is very interconnected across the various, city-states and whatnot, and they take up pretty much the entire west coast of the continent.
As I was saying, the Geltian Alliance is compose of smaller. I'm basically just gonna reiterate.
Yeah, that's
small
fine.
city-states, but yeah.
Are they
However,
mostly peaceful outsiders, or are we going to have to be careful about that?
I mean, most of the Guilty Alliance are, I guess, demi-humans, but there are scatterings of humans throughout. I shouldn't see too much of a problem for our party to go unnoticed. However, if we were to, by any chance, sniff for clues within the guild, I would have to step out.
All right, well, why don't you show us the way then?
Alright, let us go.
Okay, so you guys begin walking. I'll say within the 10 towns, it's easy enough to catch, a merchant going back and forth between towns. But business in and out of the 10 towns is a little bit different, more scarce. Why don't I still have a map of...
Doesn't John have a map?
Yeah, I thought he has a
He does.
map. We bought from the.
I did buy a map for this. I hope I do.
You bought multiple.
Can we
maps.
look at Kyo's map and how it directs us?
Wait,
out
no,
of here?
Kyo. I thought
I
you
don't
bought
have a
multiple
visual.
maps.
Did I?
Yeah,
I
thought
can tell
bought
you
multiple.
information. I do not have a visual. I'm telling you right now.
Oh,
I didn't last
okay,
week and I don't this week. But
It seems like if we go this direction, we will get to the.
Well, based on what I'm seeing in the map, looks like we have to head this way in order to get there, and we head the way that the map shows.
okay, so essentially you see. So Kyo, remind me. I said you got a map. You got like 2 maps, right? 2 or 3?
Yeah.
What did you label them as? Because I have notes on
Map
here.
world.
That's a
Map
good question. I don't think I actually wrote down the maps in my inventory, but I remember buying them.
Okay, so I'm assuming you bought one of just the Northeastern Territory?
Yep.
And then the other one just more of a general one past the Northeastern Territory?
The
Yep.
world map.
Or a world map, maybe.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be super expensive?
They actually have never mapped out this world. It's like the United States in its infancy.
And we thought the United States consisted of everything.
Hey, stop
Like,
clicking on my
that's
shit,
like-
Cannon.
that's-
Oh, sorry, that was totally passive OC. Okay, so essentially what you would see is that there's one main road leading out of the Northeastern Territory southward. You're sort of on like a large peninsula off the northeastern part of the country. And so there's one road out, and then it diverges. You see it diverges either south or west. So you can either go directly west towards Phandalin, or slightly south and then west, which would be probably a multi-day detour. But it would bring you to larger towns like Zon.
We're supposed to avoid the larger towns, right? Or this is larger town within this area, not the Geltian Alliance.
I forgot.
Just
Can we
in
go to Piltover?
Piltover?
It's
That's like Zon,
hard to
actually.
use my imagination.
Bruh.
I know, that's why it's Piltover and Zon.
Oh, right. Everyone.
Did you get the reference, Cannon?
No, well, I do now, but
Having a city in your world named Zon is gonna fuck me up.
yeah, always forget about that shit. Everyone uses German words. Cringe.
9999.
You played League of Legends for 6 years before you made this campaign.
I don't read the lore. What do you want?
John, don't criticize him, okay? Be grateful.
I'm Echo. I'm a criminal, and I'm from Zon.
John, just stay quiet and be
The
grateful.
boy who
peasant.
broke time.
It's not about how much time you have, it's about how you use it.
Zon will know my name.
Okay, so
So
the departure point to the main road out here is in Bryn Shander. So I'll say you guys have made it to there by about midway through the day. And you guys are in Bryn Shander if you need to make any stops or supplies or anything like that before you just hit the road.
Nope, we already talked to the person. I already gave something. I gave a note to Gav. That's it. I don't give a shit about scram sacks, so.
Oh.
But you
Okay.
give a shit about Gav, though.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
scram
we
stacks.
do.
I already gave a note to Gav.
Well, look, Gav, never gonna be part of the party.
Let's go. We're out of the north.
Kevin,
Finn.
Kevin, you should be happy that he's not in the party.
Hey, Cannon.
Gav's not in the
Uh-huh.
party? Why?
I got about 4 hours of time you gave me in the past to learn a spell. I'm
Yep.
gonna use that time and 100 gold to learn knock.
You do so.
Nothing would be funnier than we're about to leave the north and Cannon has like the wagon breaks down and we have to find shelter in some cave and then it leads to another underground city.
And then we meet the Goblin Captain again.
And then the entrance closes behind you.
I'm quitting this campaign if that happens.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to go to.
Are those cave goblins?
I never want to have to wear these snowshoes again.
Do you fucking chuck them off a cliff or something?
No.
You paid so much for them.
That'd be
I know, it's too
wasteful.
cold. That'd be
Wasteful, and it'd also be littering.
Oh no.
No harm
Yeah,
to keep
Will
them
doesn't
in
believe in any.
the old inventory.
I will not stand by.
Respectable, totally.
Respectfully.
Alright, so in Bryn Chandler, do we find I guess, a merchant heading west, or no?
I would say it'd be pretty hard to find a cart that's already heading west, just because people come in and out of the 10 towns much less frequently than across them. If you're looking for some sort of transportation that's already set up, you guys can make me investigation checks.
Oh boy, here we go.
And
This
for
is
me,
your specialty, John.
I got a 10, Jack.
John, there's no way you can roll high, right? Oh god.
John, what's the point of being smart if you can't investigate, huh?
See, use it before I make any rash decisions here, okay?
Looks
Alright,
like we're walking here, my guys.
there we go.
Hey.
Thank
Man
the
with
Lord.
-1 got the highest roll.
Why are all your intelligences so bad?
Because it's the dumb stat in D&D, because they designed it poorly.
Oh.
For some reason, intelligence is only good for literally one thing.
I have average human intelligence.
Investigation is literally the only decent intelligence save. Religion, nature, history, arcana, they all suck.
And it's not like you have to have a certain level of intelligence to
The
be like.
DM can't make you lose a game off the fact that you can't make a history check. At that point, that would just be troll as fuck. So,
Sure.
like, it's good because they can provide you information about things like, oh, so you're fighting a troll, and they're like, oh, you know trolls are to fire. You know, that's good, but it's not
But
good.
there's also like no feature that's like, if you have under like this amount of intelligence, you literally have a hard time like reading and speaking, even though you know the
Zero
language.
intelligence is like just average human intelligence.
I think it's
Anyways,
10
let's
or
keep going.
11 is supposed to be average.
So,
human
what does Yusuf see with that 16?
So Yusuf will remember upon entering the city that there are stables near the southwest gate that you guys could potentially buy horses from. Otherwise, you know, it'd be hard. You probably won't find a merchant today that's leaving, so you could either wait for a merchant, buy horses, or go on foot.
I like to maybe we can wait for our merchant, am I right, guys?
I agree.
What are we waiting for, really, you know? We're
I feel
just
like that
chilling.
could take a long time though.
Maybe a day or two.
Okay,
Yeah, what's-
fine. Then let's go on foot.
Oh,
If possible, one of the neighboring towns may have a merchant passing through.
there goes my spells.
Okay, let's wait.
Okay, fine. What the fuck are we doing?
Waiting for a merchant.
Alright,
Yep.
then
So we
we
can get a
wait, I
fast
guess we wait for a merchant.
Okay, so you guys are gonna wait in town for a day or so until one can take you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Cannon!
Oh
Mhm.
god.
How many hours of free time do I get today?
Oh god.
God question that gets there. You ask every fucking session.
Yo,
Would you
just
care
fast travel,
if I figure that out after the session?
Sure.
I
Not
guar-
like
it'll
sending
be.
would be important or anything.
I'm guessing it'll be at least 4 though, John.
4?
At
Okay.
least. I promise at least 4.
Okay. I'll add that.
Don't make promises. He'll write them down.
I spent 100 gold and 4 of those hours to begin learning the sending spell.
Sure. You guys didn't want to. You guys could just buy horses.
We could.
Okay.
Then we'd have to
How much
buy
are
horses.
Then
Yeah, I
have
don't
to
want to
buy
spend more
horses.
money, guys.
We'd have to talk to another merchant about how much for a horse, and then he'd charge us a lot of money.
That's true.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
also horses would
Screw
be
that.
permanent.
I cast Find Steed. I'm kidding.
Yeah, why don't you do that, you paladin?
I wanted to go with another
I wanna
merchant
find
cart
Steed.
again, and then have John get stuck in the merchant cart.
Find Steed's a boring ass spell, and I don't want to cast it.
I don't think Jack
Damn.
wants an animal companion.
Yeah, Find Steed is lame as hell.
Yo,
Like-
where's that goblin cart?
I don't like having animal companions. I like having human companions that I can control.
What did you say, Will,
Yikes.
Kevin?
Where's that goblin cart, my guy?
In the
Immersion
wilds.
at its finest.
They're in the
Immersion at
wilds.
its finest.
They're in the
You
northern
can go
wilds.
find them and
Wow.
ask them for their cart, but I don't think it'll go over well.
Immersion at its finest.
I was getting ready to go find some more merchants to hop in their cart with, and then we can kill them eventually. Jack can cut their tendons off. Just like
Are we a
last.
fucking bunch of
And
murderers?
John can get caught trying to sneak in.
Fake his death.
It's a magical item in the back of the cart I get
Yes,
baited by.
because our party is a bunch of murderers. Good idea.
No, Kevin, you don't even know what we're talking about, bro.
Our
No, I
party is not murder heroes. We are the exact opposite.
Not in Harry's
Alright.
campaign.
So, if you guys are gonna be deciding to wait for some merchant to be leaving town out the southern, path, your best bet would be to maybe ask around for information of where you can find one. Unless you guys
Alright.
really
Yeah.
want to sit out by the gate and
On
just wait
the
till
road.
someone's leaving.
Yes.
Alright,
in the cold.
I guess we'll sit out by the gate and give John time to learn spells then.
I go to the town hall for information.
Well, I'll be learning spells by the southwest gate, Ken. If I see anybody heading out, I'll stop and I will ask them. But if anyone else wants to do anything in the meantime, they can.
Phobos Q wants to use the time to learn some spells. We may as well wait here for something that way he can learn whilst we wait.
We're not in a rush.
I
really
feel,
aren't.
I feel like Phobos is getting coerced into
No, we're not in a rush right now, Phobos. It is at the leisure of the gods to decide when a cart will arrive.
Almost. You like staying alive? You like utility, right?
Wow, you
Yeah.
are right.
You know,
It is
maybe-
almost like
Maybe
Phobos
like the
doesn't want to go to
market
the
or
Geltian
someone
Alliance.
who's lived here for years, or the town hall, or even the guards by the gates. Anything except for literally sitting there and waiting would probably be more
It's
efficient.
It is
Yeah.
actually very rare where we get a moment of downtime when not dying. So this is actually very peaceful to sit here
Yeah,
by
this
the
is
gate
kind
and
of
do
nice.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
I'm actually liking the do nothing day we're at.
I haven't
you know?
sat by and watched so many people in a long time.
It's been a while since we people watched, haven't we?
We've been in the forest for so long, and this is the first time we've been surrounded by so many people in a while.
This is
You
the
know
first
what?
time you've seen
Let's
someone.
talk to somebody. Hey, you there?
I lean up against the gate and I start making a pot of tea.
Okay.
I'm
You,
gonna make a
you
little
so.
fire and then start
And
making a pot
Serto
of tea.
You make a
spawns in the middle of Bryn Shander, bringing brimstone and fire upon the... I don't know.
John, so you hail somebody
Oh,
down?
Yeah.
Yikes. Aren't
You
you, aren't you
said begins-
concentrating right now?
I took a
Nope.
break after the 4 hours, right?
Okay.
That's what I imagine.
Sure.
I don't. John, don't ask him a single question about the cards.
John, I need. Can someone make me? Can you guys, John? Can you make an intelligence check for me, please?
I don't really want to. Is that okay? It's I got 8.
Oh my God! This is what we call a formality. You would know that most merchants that are going on long journeys usually leave in the morning, so maybe come back in the morning. But I'll still entertain this dialogue while you're setting up shop.
Good, good, good.
Wait, if we wait a whole nother day, does that mean you get a full nother day of finding spells, Kyo?
That's correct.
That is correct.
Okay, we could wait a full nother day and wait for a merchant cart in the morning.
We could just have some fun here in the city, you know? Why leave the north?
We could relax one last day in the city.
Yeah, well, relax is a word for that. Anyway, hey, you there!
You see, a man probably in his
A very
late,
human man with human hair.
late 50s. He's bald, has a cap on, and seems to be hauling firewood on a small harness on his backpack. He says, what can I do for you? He looks at you sitting in the snow by the gate like a squatter, kind of just cautious.
Oh, where'd you get the firewood from?
Says,
Trees.
the forest.
Oh, there's a forest around here?
Yeah, a couple actually. You from around?
Wait.
You not from around here or something?
I'm from further north. Actually, I've never been around in the city for very long.
John,
What,
you're actually living almost the closest to one of the forests possible.
Keck.
Sorry, go on.
What are the names? What are the names of these forests that you've been chopping wood from?
There's the Lonely Wood Forest, which is where I got my timber from.
Hmm.
You know where Lonely Wood is?
I have an idea.
Right. There anything else I can help you with, or?
No, you're free to go.
Thanks, he says. He walks farther into town.
I'm not gonna miss the north, guys.
Hey, you there? Another guy.
Yusuf's tea is ready now.
Here. Yeah, you're up, Yusuf.
I'm just gonna start pouring everyone a little glass of tea. Would you like some tea? Kyle? Phobos?
Sure.
You?
I'll take some tea.
Alright, I'll give them
I'll
all a
take
little tea. I seem to be actually running a little bit low on tea bags. Maybe I'll stop by the store before we leave.
Oh, that's a great idea. Why don't we go there together?
Alright. I'm gonna go to the...
Hey, looks like my swords all need maintenance. Better take an entire day to let them out.
I'm gonna go to the
Yeah,
general
that's not-
store, Cannon.
I'll follow Yusuf.
Okay. Kevin, I would also like to give you the option that if you ever want to go to a blacksmith and do work for them, they'll pay you for a day's work.
Actually, that sounds pretty pog. I'll do that.
Okay. The payment will be roll based, so we'll do that at the end of the day. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So Kevin's gonna, Phobos is gonna split off, and then where are you guys going?
I'm
the
going
tea
to the
shop.
general store
Okay,
to
sure.
get stuff. Or unless there's a tea shop.
There's
but-
gotta be a tea shop. It's the biggest city in the north. It'd be kind of pathetic if there wasn't one.
I would say your best bet is to go to the marketplace in the center of town.
That's where you will find me.
Okay. Kyo, are
You
you
coming,
going with-
Guile? Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm going to the library.
You're gonna read? Nerd? What are you reading for?
I need to read more on certain things.
Was it the angel?
Religion related.
It was the angel, yeah. Alright, well, let me know if you find anything. I'm actually interested in that myself. A little bit. More interested in tea. Let's go, Yusuf.
Okay, so we'll go to the marketplace first. You guys walk to the center of town. There's a bunch of stands set up in shops around the center of the courtyard. You know there are other shops in town, but for the most variety, this is the best place to go. And you guys are hunting down a tea shop, you said?
Yes.
Okay, Yusuf, go ahead and roll me an investigation check, and Kyo, you as well.
Oh, okay. I guess I can roll an investigation check for my good friend and DM Cannon Clausen. Oh, man. 13!
Okay, yeah, not bad. Yusuf, you know, you're still not used to navigating these marketplaces. Not as you know, you've only recently acquired money. But Kyo, you notice a shop. It's actually more of a general herbalist shop. There's like spices, herbs, other things like that.
Yusuf, you just walked past it.
Does. Did not realize.
Yeah, that you're yeah, you got it.
I'm assuming my head is like just like at the line of like most of these tents where they're just starting to peek upward.
Okay, yeah. So this is actually not one of the tent setup. This is a shop on the edge.
Oh, look at us, fancy living. Here we come.
I will go inside.
Oh boy.
I'll follow him in.
Okay, so it looks pretty. I mean, like a pretty standard building. 2 windows in the front. Inside, it's kept kind of dim, but there's candlelight. You walk in and you don't see anyone at the counter currently. But you see, there's lots of different smells in here, baskets with different spices in them.
Do I see tea?
You would see various different leaves and stuff like that, but nothing's really well labeled here.
Hello? Is there anyone home?
Okay. Perfect. So you see he comes out from the back, you hear footsteps and you hear 1 second. You hear a guy, pretty stocky build, come out from the back, and he's actually an elf. This is not something you're used to. An elf with a stocky build. Comes out and he says, welcome to the tea shop, or to the, not the tea shop, but the herb shop. How can I help you?
You just called it the herb shop?
Yeah, they have a bunch of different things, like medicinal things, like things like that.
Yeah, but there's no crazy title with it, like, herbs and spices or something?
They like to keep it simple.
Family
and
herbs. God, this place sucks. I can't wait to leave the north.
Sorry, Yusuf, you go ahead.
I was just wondering if you had any teas.
Teas, I mean, yeah, I got a couple things like that. Nara root, something. Root, Longjing. What else might I have in stock? He looks around. So and then just basic, blacks.
What is your recommendation? What is the best tea you have?
Yeah, thinks for a moment. Says, I recommend taking the long drink and maybe mixing in some belladonna root or something else. Adds a little bit of a kick.
Sounds good enough for me. What about you, Kia? Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds good to me. I'm just visiting. It's all you, Yusuf.
Alright, how much for... I don't know. How much is it sold by? Is it by the bag or package? Or...
Yeah, just in small packages. Just a little bit does a lot for you at these. Take a gold piece for a bag of each.
Well, I will get 2 of each.
2 of each, okay. So you can add Long Jing, which is I'll add it to your inventory actually, just make it easier.
That's kind of racist, Kenan. Assuming Will can't spell Chinese letters.
I'm literally pulling this from the Forgotten Realms.
Oh, okay.
Longjing?
How many are in each pack, Cannon?
Lounging tea.
So I would say that
Thank you,
you're gonna
John.
get 10 uses out of each bag.
Thank you, John. Lounging.
Lounging.
Real lounger of a tea.
Okay.
I'll be here all night.
If you remember, Kyo, you did pick up an herbalist book for alchemy and different things like that.
Yeah. Oh, for alchemy, so I can buy stuff for that for here.
Yeah. You haven't had much time to read it yet, but if you want to make a quick investigation check for me, maybe you can skin something fastly.
Sure.
Was there? You said there was medicinal stuff.
Yeah, plenty of different things. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Is there
Things
anything
for
that
fevers?
Is there anything that could help with back pain?
Back pain.
I have heard of herbs that can help reduce pain in the back. Merely the marijuana.
Oh my god. The Mary Joanna. Oh no.
Oh god.
I don't know what it is in D&D world, but
The ganja.
Yeah, it's a Mary
Grass?
Jane here.
The ganja.
You guys move any grass here?
What is the ganja?
You could try blisterwort, but be careful. It if you use too much, it's a muscle relaxant. Might stop your heart.
sounds good to me.
Sure. He sells you. I can sell you 3 caps if they're mushrooms. So you can say add
3?
3 blister warts
Bruh, fucking Yusuf would
how
be
much?
shrooms.
for a gold piece.
Fucking druid looking ass motherfucker would
3
be eating
per?
shroom.
Yeah.
Alright, I would like 12.
12? Okay. You do so.
You buying shrooms for your wife?
What are they called?
Blister wart, one word.
We're gonna put shrooms on. I'll put it quotes.
You need to buy shrooms for your wife or something, Yusuf? Huh?
This is for my back pain.
Sure, back pain.
Alright. Well, I'm getting in touch with my druid side, boys. Gotta learn their world of herbs.
You mean psychedelics like Shmo? Shmo could be a druid.
Well,
Shroom master.
maybe.
So, John, what was your check?
18.
18. Okay, so you'd see one of the most common ways to
Health potions.
yeah, so I was gonna say that one of the most common ways that you could make a health potion would be combining wheat and any other like product that would be so maybe like actually blisterwort would be one of them.
Oh. Can I
But-
get some blisterwort and wheat and components?
Wheat's cheap, blisterwort's less cheap, but you're wealthy.
Is it just those two together?
I would say so.
Okay.
There might be other
Yeah.
things you have to include because obviously health potions are expensive, but
Yeah. Whatever
that's
that
a
would
good
be
start.
from
I would say you could pick up. I mean, it's for 3 caps of the blisterwort. It's a gold. For wheat, you could buy. I would say just like a small bundle for like a silver piece.
I'll do a bundle of wheat for a silver. I don't think I need that much for just some health potions. A bundle of wheat. For how about 10 blisterwort?
Do 9. It'll be 3 gold.
9. You got it. And is there other components I need to get here for that?
I would say with your limited check, that's what you know right now.
Okay.
You can read into it more when you have time.
All right.
Okay, Jack, you're going to the library? Unless there's anything else you guys want to ask for.
I'll start reading the book.
Okay.
I got
Yusuf, you're
time.
good?
Yeah, I got everything I need.
Alright, Guile, you are headed over to the library. You've been there once before, so you know where it is.
Have I been there before?
Yep, when you guys were looking for clues to track down Talden.
Ugh. Okay. Alright, can I go to the religion section?
Yeah, so you walk in, you see the same female receptionist as before. She gives you a nod, and you go back. Eventually, you navigate your way over to section. It's not very large. Usually, religious texts are kept more at churches, but they do keep a small stock.
Alright. I find a book about Zahar.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Oh, yeah, 10.
So you're able to find a book that's more about multiple gods. So it'll have some information about Zahar. I can relay that to you.
Ooh, cool. An elementary school guidebook. My favorite. Alright.
But
read
yeah,
this.
it's more generalized information on a couple different things. Is there, well, just to make sure, is there anything else you're looking for while you're here?
I will think of it as I read.
Okay. Do you want me to say this all publicly, or do you want to keep this knowledge to yourself?
You can say it publicly.
Okay.
I would like for you to say it privately.
It's not a secret. I already revealed my shit, so it doesn't matter. I'm
Just be funny.
not gonna be a dick.
I just want you to be pulling those separate call as I'm alone time with the DM.
No, I'd rather not be in his dungeon right now.
The sex dungeon?
Yep. I was already in there last night. Don't need to be in there now.
Oh, right.
And it was a
Yeah,
long
we were
night.
all in there. You were there too, John. Do you
No.
not remember? You were in that sex
No.
dungeon too.
Saturday, it
No!
caused problems with my nose.
Okay. So you would know that Zahir, actually, is a god that of trickery and vengeance. He is canonically used, backhanded techniques and pitted people against each other, and thrives off of acts of vengeance that his followers give to him.
My favorite.
He's even incited his own members against each other in the past.
Ah, wow, how profound and interesting. Kyle thinks about this to himself, and he's like, "Oh, that makes sense." Hyun Yi must have been a follower of Zahir. Anyways,
Wow.
is that all in that book?
Oh,
Yeah, it
no.
says that his followers rarely have accounts of his direct contact, but see his influence in more subtle,
Makes
yet
sense.
sometimes aggressive ways.
Yep. Okay. All right. I try to find a book about Celestials.
Okay, sure.
Pokemon Celestials?
Make an investigation check for me.
I already have a second one. Just take the
Okay,
6.
six. Celestials are not very well documented. If you're gonna find information, you'd likely do better in a larger town. I would say the best you could find is that they are descendant from gods of good alignments and other things like that, or just have some connection in their lineage to a deity of some sort.
All right. I try to find a book on Azamar.
I don't need to make a roll investigation for this. So in a similar text, they would have been noted. What you find is that Azamar are either the indirect descendants of a deity, or they are the half descendant of a deity and another human or demi-human.
All right. I try to find a book on primordials.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check for that one. I would say that there is no text on primordials here.
All right, book on Genasis.
Go for it.
Boy.
Oh, you want me to investigate? Okay. Okay.
So Genasi would be listed in the same book you saw about Azamar. They are traditionally from the elemental planes, or formed again between the contact of a demi-human, a human, demi-human, and human or demi-human, and a primordial creature, such as maybe a genie or something, or a elemental of some kind. This could even be as simple as a Genasi and a human, or something like that. Would create some sort of hybrid, sorry, anything higher than a Genasi and a human.
Interesting.
Not much was known about them because their societies exist out of this plane.
Very interesting. Are there any books on the material plane?
In its entirety, no.
Or about how planes work?
Usually have engines that help propel them off the ground.
Make me an investigation check for this one. This one's gonna be hard to find. Okay. You would find a text. So you'd find a book called Severus's Account of the Universe. Reading through it, by the way, reading through all these books is going to take you most of the day. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I would say that you find that he basically just describes accounts from other people of other planes he's heard of, and that they're, it lists like the elemental planes, some of the heavens, the hells, and that there could be even more that we just don't even know about. Their interactions seem, for whatever reason, limited with the main world, but there is a lot of information on the Feywild, as it seems like he has been there himself.
Wait, who's been to the Feywild?
Severus is the person who wrote the book. Severus's Account of the Universe.
Severus Snape?
Severus.
Okay, I'll read about the Feywild.
Okay.
Severus Snape?
Oh god.
Including a lot of people in popular media in your D&D campaign.
Severus, not Severus, you fuck.
Yeah, well,
Silas, Archibald.
Archibald. Now the Penguin, right? And
Oh,
now it's Severus Snape. You thought you wouldn't notice, I bet.
Sorry.
You really
Agil.
thought.
I guarantee you Agil was working at the Black Iron Blades.
Dumbledore? Snape.
Dude, Agil was working at the Black Iron Blades. I know
He
it.
probably is. He's just on an off day today.
Cannon just didn't say it.
I asked the blacksmith their names, Cannon. What are their names?
You've literally talked to them before. Okay, give me 1 second.
His name is Agil. Phobos, what's going on, Phobos? You came here to craft again?
Give me some of that white ass.
Jesus.
Phobos, come to hit the iron one more time.
Oh my god. Oh.
Give me a handful of that white ass.
I hate that. Oh, this is so terrible.
Oh no, not like this.
Just a meaty handfuls are I require. Just one handful. That's all he needs.
Will actually
Okay.
identifies as Agil.
I am black.
So, I want to be more careful, so I can tell you more about the Feywild later, because it's not gonna immediately, but I'll compile information for you. Sound good?
Sure. Put it on the
Liar!
bucket list.
I added the book to your inventory. If you would
Okay.
like, you can buy it from them for 2 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, I'll buy it for 2 gold pieces. Fuck it, sure.
That's so much money.
I don't give a shit.
I don't know how
We
books
could have bought a
cost,
horse
so-
for that much money.
I could have bought a what?
A horse for that much money, dude.
That is not true. I should make it more expensive, but just because it's a formality at this point. Anyways, more of
Horses are more
hey, I
expensive
didn't
than
tell
that.
you, so I'll give you a cheap book so that I can tell you later in return. Okay, Kevin,
Chicos.
you're going to the Black Iron Blades.
Yeah.
Don't make me cast Fine Steed Cannon.
Oh,
I
You would
create
have a-
one giant
You would have a
for
horse
her
just like everyone else, Dirk.
Yeah, I just wouldn't have to pay gold for it.
Oh, that's true.
Suckle upon my balls.
There are worse fates. Like giant owls. So, Kevin, you approach the Black Iron Blades on the northern side of the market. You see the shop owner is there. If you remember Garn the dwarf, is
Garen,
there.
got it.
What did you say?
Garen?
It's really smart what Canon does. He takes popular characters and swaps one.
He just takes a letter, yeah. Garen. He puts an extra A in Garen.
This is
now
from the
Garen.
Icewind Dale book. What are you
Severus
talking
Snape.
about?
Justice!
Archibald
What?
instead of Oswald.
Silas.
Silas.
Guilty Alliance!
He has Silas in here.
For the Guilty Alliance! Justice!
Likely story.
Dude, watch instead of we meet Agil, it's gonna be Agile, and instead of being black, he's gonna be Mexican. Amigo, I am Agile. It is good to meet you, amigo. Some shit like that. We've deduced your secrets, Klaus man. We've deduced it.
Alright, so you come up, Phobos, and he notices you. He's like, I recognize you, Phobos. Coming back to borrow the forge, or is there something else I can help you with?
I'd like to use your forge. I toss him a gold coin, I think, or was it a silver coin? How much of it was to borrow it?
Let's
I'm
say.
pretty sure it was a silver last time. But...
Guys, I prepared Fine Steed.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Just in case, guys, I prepared Fine Steed. Okay.
Thank you.
Get it? Question mark?
He's like, yeah, sure. I mean, if you wait a couple minutes, I'm just finishing up my work for the day, and then I'm gonna do work inside. Do you need tools, or?
No, I do have some. I'm just trying to craft something, so it shouldn't be too long.
Sure.
I'll wait out back, I guess.
Yeah,
But,
okay, so you
so-
take some time, he takes you, we'll just say a gold piece, Kevin. I mean,
Sure.
okay, so he takes the gold piece from you, says, well, I'll keep the fire on for you then. He leaves the forge to you eventually. What are you doing?
I am going to craft armor, if possible.
Sure.
I do have all those Remoraz plates. Or Remoraz scales.
Okay.
I
So,
have 50 of them because Jack gave me the rest of his.
so I'm still working out some of the kinks of the crafting system, but I will say for sure that there's always going to be a DC involved for successful crafting, and that
Mhm.
failure will, depending if you have like multiple consumable components, it might, depending on how bad the roll is, might waste some of the materials. But if a bad roll, if it's not just if it just doesn't meet the mark, you'll waste time instead.
Okay. So this is basically a gotcha system.
Yeah,
Okay,
with any crafting, there's a limit total of 3 materials. Only one of those materials can be an old piece of equipment, with whatever properties it has, and only one of them can be a core material, like let's say, iron ingots, right?
Alright.
So it'll have a core material it's made of, but like let's say then you can add like something like the crystal horn or something, right? So you might not always have 3 ingredients to make it, but like if you wanted, you could just take iron ingots and you could make like a plate out of it or a shield, right?
Mhm.
So just saying,
Alright.
there's a limit of 3. to any crafting endeavor, but only one of them can be an old piece of equipment, and only one of them can be a core material.
Alright, got it. I mean,
What kind of armor are you trying to make?
I mean, the rest of our party can only wear leather armor, right?
Guile can wear.
I can wear any armor.
Plate. No, you
If you
can't.
want
can
to
you wear
upgrade my
heavy?
half plate, yeah. If you want to upgrade my half plate, Kevin, you can talk about it with my character later.
True. I mean, I probably want to craft something for armor for what's it called?
You should craft
you
one for
want-
yourself first.
If you want to spend some of the Remoraz scales to experiment with them now, spend the time on it, and then lower the DC of crafting with them later, I will allow that.
Sure, let's do. I mean, I have 50 of them.
Okay. I would say if you sacrifice 5 of them, that you'll lower the DC by 1 whenever it comes up.
Okay, I sacrifice 10 of them.
Okay, sure. So you'll spend 10 of them in a decent chunk of the afternoon to just sort of practice, see if you can how malleable they are, just learning the properties of them, and later I'll give you some insights that you've learned on what they might do if you were to use them.
Kevin, you should upgrade your chainmail with it. To be honest.
That is possible.
I mean, I have a chainmail. I also have this ancient leather armor, which I could possibly get to either use.
None of us can wear ancient leather armor, bro. Or like effectively. Yusuf would rather wear heavy armor. All 3 of us would rather wear heavy armor.
Well, Keo can.
That's not true.
Kyo can
Yeah, that's what I mean. Me, Phobos, and Yusuf would rather wear heavy armor. Sorry, not Keo. Yusuf and Phobos. Yusuf, you wear heavy armor, right?
Yep.
Yep, exactly. And
What about Kyo? Kyo
he
wants
can't
to
wear armor.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, he sucks. Cock.
Well, okay, yeah. Then
I mean,
probably
he
have
can.
to
The
upgrade.
most he can wear is like things like boots or bracers or, yeah, that stuff. He's not. He can wear.
I mean, I would probably want to make something for Kyo first, then. So yeah, maybe like bracers or some shit.
I for this, so I would say you could maybe make some kind of basic item, right? With the time you have left, because you're using a decent part of the afternoon to research these scales. But if there's like one just standard item you want to make, you would have time for that as well.
Let's see.
So
Would that standard item like technically include upgrading my already existing armor, or would that be too much?
no, that could work too. Just a standard a tier 1 upgrade.
Sure, I'll do a tier 1 upgrade.
Okay, which one would you like to do?
Hold on, let me pull up the armor thing again. I'm pretty sure you put in general, right?
I put it in the home rules section.
Ah, there we go. Alright, armor upgrades, there we go. Service unavailable, hello? What the fuck? Is the link broken? What the fuck?
Is the link?
Yo, Cannon, do me a favor and click on that, unless like I'm tripping.
No, it's not working for me either.
Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'll see if I can find the document. I should
Alright,
have
sorry
it
about that.
downloaded. No, it's not your fault.
I might have a bookmark. Hold on.
Well, it would be the same link, you know.
Oh yeah, I think it is. Rip.
Yeah, I don't know what changed in the V2, but here's a copy that you can scroll through.
Alright. Alright, let me try to make this quick.
Yeah,
I
so
don't think-
armor is on page 5, I think, or 8.
8? Okay. Alright, for heavy armor, I would have to. Oh, armor proofing is totally not worth it. Holy crap!
No, it's not.
Damn. I only have 200 gold, so any of those would totally not be. Damn.
Oh yeah, there's no tiers on armor upgrading, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I can see. Fuck. I mean, the only one I could probably feasibly use plate cost of armor class of 18. I mean, what would you suggest, cannon, at this point? I only have 200 gold-ish, so none of these seem to be super useful towards me, which is why I'm like,
Yeah.
How about instead
Kyle,
of
you have
that?
half plate, right?
True.
Yeah, I mean, locking joints is a cheap one that gives people advantage on shove on to resist
Kevin,
shoving.
the armor upgrades are not that useful.
Yeah, I know. I've already looked through them. Most of them are like situational, extremely situational.
You can get rid of disadvantage on one set of armor for 50
The
gold.
muffled.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that
muffled
one's
one.
actually pretty good.
But that's only for brigandine armor.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I can't really do much here. Alright, I mean, I'll spend the rest of the day just so we can save time. Let's see. I guess analyzing the iron golem core.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Sure, I'll do that instead.
Yep. Okay, that works for me. I will get you that information as soon as I can.
Alright, sounds good. Sorry guys for taking too long.
No,
No worries, Kevin.
Kevin, do you know what your sword does yet?
I mean, no, it's just Kevin's sword to be named, and then that's it. Unless Canon added something and I can't see it.
Yes, I have a bunch of stuff in the GM notes right now. Apologies. I never finalized, to specify, Kevin, I never finalized what the crystal horn would do because it's changed intentions a lot from the conception I had from it when it joined the campaign.
I see.
So
I mean, it seems super like magical and shit. So yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else people are trying to do right now?
Read my book so I can find more components for a health potion.
Okay, sure.
I'm going back to the gate.
I'll be there eventually.
Same.
Where did you say you're going, Yusuf?
Back to the
Back
gate.
to the gate.
MIT.
Okay. Wouldn't you guys go to sleep and then come back in the morning?
Isn't there a tavern by the gate?
I'm assuming we're gonna camp out at the gate. Sleep under the stars, you know.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Yeah, you guys could do that.
Maybe make a small fire, have a late night chat.
You guys could make a little hobo barrel fire.
Bruh, why?
No, that's very offensive, Canon.
Why, bro?
You guys can make a little barrel fire.
Look at me now.
Do I find anything in my book, Kenan?
Do you have what?
For health potions. Do I find anything in my book after reading for a bit?
So, for one, you will need a herbalism kit to create potions.
Which I have.
Yep. Oh, you did pick that up?
I should have it. I should have it. I don't have it. I have the alchemy room loot. Was there an herbalism kit in that?
Probably not. But we
Ah!
can the alchemy
Oh,
room,
alchemy. Oh,
we
never
can
mind.
we can
Never
turn
mind.
that into an herbalism kit. How about that?
Sure.
It would be about equivalent value.
Okay.
Is that fair?
That's fair.
I decide what's equivalent value.
Sure.
Okay. By the way, I will be advising changing these rules because the default rules in the game say it takes you 1 day to make 1 healing potion and it costs 25 gold pieces to make it.
Holy. That is not worth it.
Yes. So regardless of that time, you learn a little bit more. I don't want that to be the case, John. So I will revise that so it's not the case. Maybe not the cost, because 25 half off seems pretty good, but the time for sure will be changing.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Yeah, so I would say you learn a decent amount. Make me an intelligence check for the reading.
Intelligence. 21.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. So you guys, the day is coming to a close. You've done a little bit of travel, a little bit of stocking up, and the end of the day is drawing near. You guys are gonna set up like a small camp right outside the southwest gate.
Yep. Do I need any more components for the health potion cannon, or am I good?
If you do, I'll retroactively allow you to purchase them.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys all meet up again at the southwest gate, with your various knowledges, items, and supplies gathered. Kevin, so you wanted to spend your time doing this research instead of being paid, right?
I mean, at that point, yes.
Okay.
I'd rather learn the materials than get paid. Yeah.
Kevin comes back, a little bit of soot on his hands. You guys meet back up. Do you guys want to do anything? Just rest?
Rest, talk, share some stories about our youth.
Do you
Oh,
do you actually want to do that, or do you want me to time skip?
I would probably ask the party, like,
I just want to
"Bro."
skip to the moment where we're leaving on the
skip.
cart and John and Keo Bralick is just sitting on the back going, "Look at me now." He's taking 2 middle fingers to the north. They said I wouldn't make it out of here. Look at me now, motherfucker.
I'm skip.
Well, I would be working in that fucking coal mine for all my life. Now I'm free.
What's the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and the Rockets? It's like October Skies. I think it's called.
Cobra skies.
I'm not working in the mine like you, Dad. I'm getting out of here. Work in the
I'm
mine.
skippy.
Alright, get
An
us out of here.
October sky.
Get us out of here, Dia. I never want to come back to this fucking wasteland ever again.
Okay.
Go.
So you guys wait until morning. You guys see you guys sleep at night. Yusuf's already got tea waiting for you guys. Set up a little fire, get cozy. And about 5 a.m. rolls up. We'll see you guys got a long rest in. You guys see
Nice.
2 carts.
That
rolling
means
up.
4 more hours, huh, Cannon? To my spells.
Yes, it does.
I learned sending 50 gold.
All right,
my
John. We
God.
will get to the point where when I say long rest, you just know it means X hours. Okay.
Okay. Well, I have to ask Cannon. You know.
I know.
He's respecting you, Cannon.
Also,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep moving
See?
forward. You guys see 2 carts roll up. You see a halfling driving one of them, and
Non-human. Oh,
Don't be racist. I thought we solved racism.
I hate non-humans, even furbolgs.
Yikers.
Disgusting.
Just what
And
filthy
you
creatures.
see a half orc driving the other one. They
Ew.
are obviously not from the north.
Hey guys, how about we spend another day in the town?
I like that, to be honest.
This is how you spend your entire life in the north.
You see, the Black Iron Blades are having a promotion. I feel like I want to stay. Another
16.
day.
Do you really want to, Phobos?
No.
Okay. Well, then
I
why did
want
you ask?
to
Alright,
a-
I approach the. Are these carts like together, Cannon?
I want to go to a sandy beach.
I
want
approach the
Water
one.
between my toes. I want heat.
I approach the one with the half orc. Dude, you just want a beach episode, Will.
I want to get out of.
You want the beach episode, Kevin.
I hate snow.
Not particularly.
I hate snow.
The fuck is the Gelting Alliance then? If not one big
Go to the
anime
line, there's
reference.
oh god.
It's not.
Shut up. Anyway, what do you
Anyways,
say, Kevin?
I walk up to him like, "Hello, where are you traveling to?"
Which one?
To the half orc.
No, halfling.
Halfling? I thought you said half orc.
Halfling.
Okay, halfling.
Halfling?
Halfling.
All right. You guys walk up to the half, or Phobos. You approach the halfling. He looks up at you and says, "Well, what can I do for you? What do you want?"
I am looking for passage to the Gelton Alliance. If you are passing that up that way,
Not
happen to
going all the
be
way to
some
Gelting Alliance, but I am going a bit south. Could take you about a day's journey at least before we get to the crossroads. And you're on your own from there. Of course,
All right.
for some payment, he gives you a smile.
Of course, I'll consider that. How much would you? How much would it cost for my party back there? And I motion behind me.
He looks and says, for the lot of you, say. He like just doing some math in his head. He just like says, how about 15 gold for all of you?
Seems fair.
Seems like a fair deal. How about we make it 13 gold? We are very proficient in fighting, and we could act as semi-bodyguards if you would prefer.
Make a persuasion check.
Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Not my -1 one. Ah. Okay, not terrible.
It's like he says, not too worried about bandits or anything. Too cold for them up here. Hell, I barely want to be here, just trying to make a couple bucks. But uh, he says, and there's only 4 of you.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be right.
Yep.
Sure, why not? 13.
Alright, well, I hand him 13 gold. Deal's a deal.
Nods and says, great. I'll leave in like about 10-15 minutes. Just gonna go inside, use the crapper.
No problem. The
He
crapper.
falls in.
Alright,
Okay, so you guys eventually wait for him to come back. He says, yeah, you guys can ride on the back lip there. You see he's got a bunch of different crates and stuff like that in his cart. Seems like he's picked up some wolf pelts and other things like that while he's in the north. Ugh.
alright. Fast travel mechanic, here we go.
Fast travel.
Okay, so he'll come back out, and then he says, "All right, let's get going." Okay, and he says he sees he has two horses pulling his cart. You guys hop on the back, and then we'll get going. Yeah.
Of
Sounds
course.
good.
Okay. Oh my God, 28 messages. What the fuck?
That one's popular.
Okay. Where is? Okay, you guys hit the road. It's gonna be about a full day's worth of travel. It's not necessarily easy to concentrate on anything significant in the cart. If you were to try and use your time, I would have you make a check of some kind. Um, but you guys have about a day of travel ahead of you before you get to the crossroads he mentioned. Um, throughout the day, you notice that the snow becomes more and more sparse. The temperature hasn't completely let up, but you cross over a couple hills and ridges, and at that point you see much more greenery in the distance. It's very refreshing.
I feel refreshed.
A lot of trees in the distance are still, different types of pine trees and other things like that scattered across. But you guys are on a main road, cutting through, and you can see a decent bit ahead of you.
I'm probably not doing anything. I mean, I don't think my character would.
You guys keep going and going, and maybe the temperature raises by another 5 or 10 degrees across the day.
Oh, beach episode, here we come.
I'd say for the first time in a while, you guys are feeling temperatures in the 50s Fahrenheit wise.
Oh, Ken, as we're traveling,
Sure.
I have a question. Would you say I have free time?
Oh my
How many
God.
hours of free time would you like to use on this 8-hour journey, John?
Only like an hour to cast Identify over and over again on the crystals.
Sure. Make me a
The time crystals.
Yep. Make me first a Constitution check.
A Constitution check. Me? Constitution? It's the same roll. I'm going to re-roll.
Constitution.
Okay.
Okay. So you try and identify the crystals, and you notice that they have just a great amount of just raw power stored in them. As you're identifying it, you see your interaction with, you've read about this in your books, with the weave is just, the connection is immense. But it seems like these crystals alone, and they're in their current state, don't have any direction to their power. Maybe you could experiment with them or do something with them to get them in a more cohesive form, but this is currently only parts of a whole.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to identify?
No.
Okay.
You said the 8-hour journey and we're just chilling, right?
Yeah.
All the
Because of
potions
the reduced
that we have,
concentration, I'm gonna say even simple tasks are gonna take you, like an hour or so.
Double.
Yeah.
all the potions that Kyo has. What about those?
I think you already got all of them.
I'll do. Yeah, I got those potions. Yeah, I pretty much identified and up to date with all that kind of stuff. Yeah, at this point I'm just learning spells. So I'll say double time. I have 4 hours extra, right?
No, time is normal, but you have to make a check for each hour that you want to use.
Oh. Sure.
So, are you trying to use 7 hours, I guess?
I suppose identify was only 10 minutes, so. Sorry. I don't have the scroll of sending anymore.
So John, just make me 7 checks for 7 hours. You already passed the first one. 7 combos.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6, 7.
Okay, so
How many of those hours are useful?
2, 3, 4.
4 of those hours? Haha. Okay, I'll get back to you on what I do.
Okay, yep. You just can add that to your belt. You should honestly, John, add a fucking like a tracker, you know, on your character sheet, and just keep adding hours to it. Like here.
Yeah, I literally do. Oh, I mean, I have it in my features and trades section, but I can do that too.
Whatever you think's better. You can delete that if you want, but that was my suggestion.
No, I can't delete it now, Cannon.
You literally can.
Fuck you.
Okay. Is there anything else people are doing? The guy makes stops every hour or two or so, just briefly to let the horses rest and do other things like that. So factor that in. If there's anything you'd like to do while leaving the Northeastern Territory.
There,
Nope.
that spell book you gave me, Cannon, with no spells in it? What kind of spells are in that book?
Alright, John, please. I'm trying to focus on the narrative here. We keep getting bogged down with like shopping and stuff.
You're fine.
You're killing me here.
Anyway, so what are those spells though? Seriously though, Cannon.
I've given you like 3 fucking
I'm
books.
kidding. I'm kidding.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so your journey goes without major issue. If you want to talk to the guy at all, we can do that. If not, then you guys reach the end of your journey with him. You guys reach a quite literal fork in the road, and there's a sign. It says, one says Zahn, pointing southward, and the other one points westward, and says Phandalin. The half-elf says, well, it's gonna be getting dark soon, so I better make my way over to the next town. But you guys said you're traveling west, right?
Yep, that'd be correct. I appreciate it. Thank you for the ride.
Alright.
Yes, sir!
I get off.
Travel safe then. And thank you for the business.
What?
What do we know about Zahn Cannon?
Zahn.
So Zahn is actually quite close to Guile's stomping ground, but not in it. So you would know that there is. It's pretty well known for having a large school, large magic academy there. It is probably the biggest town of commerce. It's a port town on the eastern coast, and it's just generally a like pretty large city, but not as large as the capital for sure. Is that
What about the other town?
Phandalin?
Yeah.
I'm not sure anyone would know anything about it except for maybe Phobos, who might have passed through it briefly, but with that history check from earlier.
Yeah, that was probably a no.
You would know that it's in the middle of like it's kind of like in the middle between, you know, it's on the outer edge of the western parts of the border of the northernmost part of the empire. You know, between there and the Geltian Alliance, it's the only thing between you and the Geltian Alliance at this point. It's a large like hub for agricultural things like that. So farmers from all around kind of, you know, they hub in there, bring their goods, and then sell it to places like Zahn, Astria, or Zahn, you know, Goldleaf, other places like that.
Okay, guys. Do we want to go to a big city or a smaller place? I am for the smaller place.
I suggest a smaller place.
I will say the smaller place is a
our
more
feet
direct
wet.
route.
Alright, let's take the word.
But-
But Zon has the Magic Academy, John. So.
What? Let's go there.
I don't have a too big of an opposition, but I will try to probably lay low if we go to Zon.
Same. If you go to Zone, I am definitely like, I need something.
Well, Zon's not in the Geltian Alliance, Kevin.
Yeah,
so-
you'd be fine in Zon, Kevin.
Aww.
So there's no other like guild affiliation.
There's not really
Well, it's
guilds
not-
in Astria because they have a strong central government.
It's not every day you get to go to the Magic Academy. I'm kind of
Alright.
interested in this. I mean, we can go to the small town if you want. Are we going to Zon at some point, I think?
You can go through Zon to detour and go west.
Well, we could go to Zon if you really want to go to that Magic Academy, Kyo, if you think it'll help.
I mean, your father may have some connection to the academy, no?
That's what I was thinking. He said he went out west. That'd be the first place I would think he was.
Is
Maybe.
this Magic Academy actually very popular? Or well known?
So John, just for clarification, your father worked as a state mage in the capital, right? But
Yeah.
the big Magic Academy is in Zon. So if he studied or something like that, you know, at least like in an undergrad level, that's where it would have been.
Oh.
Then-
Yeah, there could be some important clues there, yeah. That's...
Alright, let's proceed with caution then.
Did the small town have anything of note?
Not particularly, I don't think so, right?
We should
Well,
go to
if you
Zon.
wanted, if you wanted to keep, you don't know, but you know it's quite a bit of ways to Zon still. But that's the road to it. And if you wanted, though, you could continue paying the merchant to ride with him towards Zon, though.
It sounds more worth it to go to Zon.
Okay.
If you don't mind, Guile.
Sure.
Narratively and for selfish purposes.
Alright,
Oh.
sounds good with me, Johnny boy.
Alright, I catch up to the halfling.
Okay, you say, you catch up. It says, you guys have a change of mind or something?
Actually, yes, in fact, the rest of my friends would like to go to Zon. Seems to be you're heading that way, so we might as well ride the rest of the way.
You guys are kind of wishy-washy, aren't you? But no problem. No problem.
Yeah, nice meta joke there, Cannon.
What? No. Okay.
What?
Well, you guys told
Okay,
him you were
anyways,
going somewhere else. Blah, 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 blah. I was just trying to do a little quirky character interaction, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said nice meta joke.
It's not even meta though.
Of course, we are willing to pay again, so.
Regardless, yeah, just hop on. The horses are almost done grazing. We
Sure.
should make it
Shannon,
to.
would you say another 10 gold or something? I don't know.
You're good for today. It's gonna take us at least another day to get to Zon. So pay me tomorrow for that.
Of course.
Sure.
Alright, the rest of the party, I guess, catches up too. Get back on. Hello?
Yeah. We hear ya.
Pretty
Okay.
Let's go!
Yeah,
Guys-
yellow bellied fucker.
You keep traveling for about an hour or two, and you notice he says to you guys, "We'll be making camp here tonight. There's a sort of like a campground that some of me and some of the other merchants use from time to time on our way up north. There might be some other people there, but just we'll have to stay the night there. Obviously, you guys don't have to stay with me, but you know, you're welcome to share a meal."
Alright, much appreciated.
The horses pull into this little campground as the sun is setting, and he pulls his cart to an end. You guys see there's a couple. There's two other carts there. People are kind of minding their own business. But you see, there's one fire in the middle of the campground, and you know, there's about 2 or 3 people there, just kind of, you know, pulling up. They're starting to maybe cook some kind of like stew or something like that over the flames.
What?
Interesting.
I'm not really gonna interact with them, so.
Yeah. We're gonna stay to our own, Kloss man. Stay to our own.
Unless Keo
So you
wants
won't
to
join their
go
fire or anything?
prodding people, no.
I don't
Me?
plan on it.
Nah, chill with the boys.
Would Yusuf like to go over? Yusuf likes to talk stories about goats to everyone, yes.
Oh yes. So cougars.
Yikes. Alright, Cannon, our party just stays, I guess, than ourselves. Don't really interact.
Okay, give me 1 second.
We get attacked by a bear.
That's everything there.
Detect bear.
Detect brain synapse.
A rift opens above
Good one,
the
John.
campfire.
That was a
And
good one. John.
another Huan Yi jumps out.
It's the light Hyun Yi.
It's like Huan Yi!
Detect brain
There is
synapse.
fire, earth,
Good one.
air, water. This music is like cutting in and out.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I don't know how to fix it.
It's like lagging.
Maybe if I...
Cannon's fucking profile is a Kung Fu Panda. Chris. Oh. Ba-ding. Ba-dong.
No, it's still lagging.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here, just for ambience, we will do this. So the sun is now set. You guys are gonna, stay off to your own little corner then.
Yes, plus.
Kevin, can you make me a perception check?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, can I get a whole map out for this?
Wow.
Holy shit, we're in a forest!
Yeah. Yeah, you
I have never been happier to be in a forest!
Do I
Holy
sense
fuck!
a Huan Yi nearby?
What? Oh, you do not see Yangi within your sight of it, your line of sight.
Thanks.
But you do see on one of the carts
Oh boy.
the symbol of a prominent guild from the Geltian Alliance.
Oh fuck.
They haven't been paying any special attention to you though,
Yeah.
and it's not your guild.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I make note of it, but I don't interact with them at all.
Okay. All right.
If anything, the guild insignia I have, I dig it deeper into my backpack. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, if you guys don't want to interact with the other people, then we'll skip to the morning.
Alright.
Cog champ.
All right, so
PogChamp.
you guys rest up, wake up in the morning, and the merchant wakes up and says, "Come on, let's get the day on. Don't want to waste daylight.
Morning, of course. How much do we owe you?
We'll just do another 13 for today. How about that? It's gonna be about the same journey."
Sure. I hand over 13 gold.
Okay, I
Rip my bank account.
get a piss. Do you guys want to take our 10-minute break?
Sure, I'll take a piss.
Okay.
Bro, I am poor now. Oh god.
Are you paying all the gold to this guy, Kevin?
I mean, I haven't really been asking anyone else to pitch in, but yeah.
How much gold is he charging us like per day of travel?
13.
13? That's not too bad actually.
Not too bad. I mean, I have 178 gold left.
Well, because we get there faster, and it's honestly probably safer because he knows the roads.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I don't want to fucking run into... I mean, okay, think about it. If we were to walk all the way there... Yeah.
That sounds awful.
That's a no from me.
That sounds
I mean,
awful.
no, look, if you think about it the other way, that it means you have more free time in between the days when we rest. Now, does that sound awful?
That does sound awful.
Oh, damn. Dude, this music is killing me. It keeps like cutting in and cutting out. Like I can't listen to. I can't listen to this.
Being lame.
I know it's kind of annoying to be honest. It's bad.
Can't upload to Roll20. I know you hear me, you daft bastard. Just do it. Just do it. Just upload 4 songs. That's all you play anyway.
Yikes!
Fuck you.
Yikes! I guess everyone's not here.
You know,
Hmm?
I said I'm here. Don't know why you would say I'm not here, but you know.
And the music stopped. Okay.
Oh yeah, John. John? Okay, I guess Doshan's AFK.
Kevin.
How was your climb to Diamond?
How was my flight to what?
How was your climb to Diamond this season?
Oh.
Was it painful?
Yeah, I took 300 games, man.
Wait, 300? Okay, that's actually not that bad.
Is it?
Congrats. Yeah, it's really not that bad.
Sounds pretty bad to me. I just spent 300 games playing League of Legends. League of Legends, Kevin. Did you hear what I said?
Mm-hmm.
League of Legends.
We're low on our rounds with grunts inbound, but here we found our savior now. With you around, we'll master this campaign. We're glad you came.
Wait, Jack, what's it called? Did your fucking Iron Soccer get anniversary yet?
Yeah, we've got an anniversary multiple of times, Kevin Lee. No, yeah, we got an anniversary in January, I think, or something like that.
Alright. Danmachi's anniversary is coming out in like 4 days, so I'm pretty hyped.
Are you now?
Yep. More characters to pull.
Huck.
What'd you say, John?
Huck.
Did you say cuck?
Why
Yes.
why cuck?
Why?
Because Kevin is cucked
By anime girls?
by anime girls.
Really?
What makes you say that?
Touch grass, Kevin.
Please enlighten me.
You just don't understand.
What do I not understand, John? Please explain to me.
Hmm.
I am very
John
much
thinks
curious.
you shouldn't be collecting anime girls on your phone.
But I'm not spending any like money to. Which I think John feels like he's like I'm spending my entire paycheck on anime
Spending
girls.
time, Kevin.
I mean,
And
it's in my
time is
it's in
more
my.
valuable than money.
Yeah, that is very true. But in my like, I'm not even like paying attention specifically to it. Like I run it in the background. It's like I guess like when you.
Sure, Kevin.
It's like when you spend time playing League.
Yeah, stuff like that. Or like watch
guess
like
I
a show in
am-
the background, or like watch a show in the background, but like not really pay
I
attention.
am technically getting cucked by Fiora, so actually me and Kevin are just getting cucked by two different kinds of anime girls.
Yikes.
Don't call Fiora an anime girl. She's too ugly.
Fiora is not an anime.
She is pretty ugly, yeah.
She longs for a worthy opponent. I long for a worthy opponent. Whatever the fuck she says, whatever you pick her.
You like this 20-minute break?
I don't know, man. That guy could be playing something.
Hey man, we started at 8:30 in my mind.
Yikes.
I don't think we ever started this session.
No?
I mean, we did a few things, but
I mean, I'm still having fun. I don't know if you guys are.
yeah, but all the inventory stuff should have been handled like between the weeks.
Between sessions and not during.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I
like-
mean, that's kind of more my fault, though.
No, it's not though, because we talked about this already last session, right? So I feel like it's reasonable to expect that there was inventory like would come to the table in the first like 10 minutes of the session. If there needed to be more clarification, that had to be through DMing or direct messaging people like over the course of the week.
I guess. Also, I did.
Like John, that's a reasonable explanation, right? Because we did all the inventory stuff last.
Yeah, I mean it takes like I don't know how long it takes to balance magical items.
I would assume
well-
a long time though.
Well, right, but I think the point is like that it should happen.
Actually, I should be the one that actually knows about this. It depends on like the setting though for canon, so I don't know how long he takes specifically to balance his stuff.
I mean, Jack, I did like your idea that the mask may provide me like a disguise, sort of,
Maybe
or something.
people
Like
wearing
an,
the golden
an
mask
effect,
also look
an
weird.
effect of the sort.
But canon also didn't like do that this session, which I thought would happen in the beginning of the session. So.
No, which is why I kind of thought too. I'm like, oh, then like we shouldn't have too much of a problem going to any larger cities or any like cities like near the cusp of the Guilty Alliance, because you shouldn't pose a problem if that is an effect.
Yeah. Well, whatever. We'll see what happens. I don't care.
And we are going to Zon, so I don't think it matters as much. Ah, well, fucking Kyo finally found his dad.
A good question.
Or
A good question for everybody.
Will you get errand?
Yeah.
Jäger! Sasageo, Sasageo.
John Corkins. His name is John Corkins.
Actually, John, I'm curious. Have you watched all like the Berserk series?
Yeah.
Or have you read?
Both.
Did you like any of the movies? I'm actually curious.
I did.
The one with like I forgot what the art style was called, but the anime was kind of
Yeah, of course the anime was shit.
I mean, it's not perfect.
was
You're talking about the
pretty bad.
90s one where everything was slow and,
I
the animation couldn't have been great. Or you're talking about the more recent one with the movies where they didn't get to do a lot because they couldn't animate everything.
I think the older
But
one.
there was also CGI.
I think he's talking about the 2016 anime, John.
Oh,
I
I didn't like
The
I
movies were
watched them.
fine, to be
The
honest.
movies were fine,
I
yeah.
remember watching the movies.
Oh, well then you have a bad opinion, Kevin, if that you think.
No, I said the anime series was bad.
Which anime series?
Hold on, let me look up my enemy list.
Uh-huh.
Right back. Berserk.
Were there witches?
I can't recall off the top of my head.
Okay.
Okay,
he
so the
fighting
most
demons?
recent one, yeah, this one I already rated low.
Yeah, the more
Yeah,
recent
the
one.
2016 one I rated low. That one. I
Yeah,
rated
that
a
one was
5.
not good. Correct.
I rated a 5.
Yeah, I think you should have done lower, but that's fine.
Hello?
Hey, Kevin.
Hello.
Sorry, I took a
How was your
trash out.
22-minute piss break?
22? Didn't we stop at, like, 27 or something?
Oh, you mean the golden age of the High King's
I
Egg?
don't know.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one was it was kind of slow, wasn't it? If I recall. It's split to 3 parts. At least
Well,
according
it's
to...
a whole arc split into 3 parts. So.
Well, there's no seer, John, so your argument is invalid.
1, 2. Oh, maybe I didn't watch the rest of them? Weird.
You guys ready to get started again?
Yeah.
Sure.
4.
We'll hear.
I don't know.
I don't know. Will, you here?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Will. Yusuf.
Hello?
Yusuf has his wife. Yes.
Alright, my business.
Alright, we're all here. Let's get it.
Sure, let me find a page. Is this it? Kevin, I am sending you a DM before we get started.
Oh boy. Alright.
So, we'll just say you guys get back onto traveling. It seems that one of the other cards is also traveling the way you were, but Kevin, not the one that had the insignia you recognized.
I mean, we're going to Zon, right? So I doubt any would... Okay.
Yeah. So this guy is gonna be going past Zon, but he'll let you out near.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, let's get moving. You guys get on the cart and traveling. Let me start the music again. Play. It's connected itself.
Is music fixed?
Should be. It's
It
not lagging,
fixed.
right?
Nope. It's not like skipping every 0.2 seconds.
Okay. Audio's working. Poggers. Alright. You guys hit the road again and essentially get another full day of travel. John, I'm assuming you're going to want to use the 8 hours?
Yeah, I am.
Just go ahead and roll 8. Anything 12 or above counts as a pass.
Sure.
So you can manage that yourself, okay? You guys are traveling, and the woods are becoming less and less thick. You guys are starting to see more fields and things like that. It's just another pretty uneventful day of traveling. People pass you here and there, but for the most part, you guys are just headed towards Zan. So,
What was the DC again?
12 or higher.
Okay. Thank you.
Eventually, you guys get to another stop, and he says, it's getting close to the end of the night again, and he says, well, I got another about hour of travel that way, but this is probably where you want to get off if you're going to go to Zan. It's about another half a day's travel that way, maybe day and a half, depending.
Alright. I'll get off.
Says, I'm actually headed down to Wellspring myself.
Alright, thank you for taking us this far. Safe travels.
I hop off.
You guys hop off, and if you wanted, you could get another hour of walking in, or you guys could just set up camp again.
I mean,
we might as well walk an hour. Yeah.
Okay, you guys walk an hour, set up camp, take a long rest, and wake up again in the morning.
alright.
Travel continues. And I'll say
Indubitably.
oh, you know what? I'll do it like this instead. Let me backtrack a couple steps. I apologize. Let me just backtrack a couple steps. So he lets you off, and you have about another hour to walk. I would say about 30 minutes into your walk,
We get ganked.
about I don't know, couple, maybe like 100 feet off of the main path, you see someone lighting a lantern, and there seems to be some kind of farmhouse off in the distance.
Uh-oh.
Is
Oh,
this
place to sleep.
Did this turn into Resident Evil? What's going on?
You guys know the sun is setting. It's almost getting, it's dark enough. Soon it'll be dark enough that you won't be able to see your hand in front of you without a source of light.
Not me.
True. You guys could set up camp, or I'll say maybe you could stop by the farmhouse.
I will go.
Let's not check this creepy farmhouse, dude. Bad idea. Just set up camp.
Outside the creepy farmhouse?
No, let's not check this creepy farmhouse. That is.
Yeah,
bad
I know.
idea.
Outside this creepy farmhouse.
Not right
just 'cause you
outside,
set up 5 feet away. Do you go like a mile away? What do you?
We're staying
set up
whatever reasonable distance away we can be. How's that
That's
for an
what you
answer,
guys want.
Jonathan?
Sure.
Yep.
Hey.
Fuck NPCs.
I
Hey.
mean, by all means, Kyo, you can go to the farmhouse.
No, I mean
Meet
it's
up
nice
in the
outside.
morning.
We don't have to be inside. You know, nice
It's
weather.
like going into the 30s at night.
This is
Yeah,
great
it's
weather.
nice outside.
Yeah, compared
Yeah.
to the.
It was going into the sub 30s before, so
Oh,
Much,
it
much
was
better.
consistently sub 30s.
yeah.
Thank you.
exactly.
No worse.
Yeah, worse. Put up 90 degrees. Holy shit. In the day. Yeah, let's set up camp. We got camp. I set up Leoman's tiny hut, but I haven't learned that spell yet. Yeah, level 5 at all.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be a couple levels.
No, it's at third level.
But you said it was level 5.
No, I said level 5 and all.
Oh, like you are level 5.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys set up a camp on the other side of the road. It's not long before Rest finds you. Maybe you guys set up a fire or something like that, but could I have everyone make me perception checks?
This guy,
Are we
perception
doing
checks.
watches? And are we doing shifts of watches? What's going on?
You guys can.
19.
Would you guys
I'll
want to
take-
do watches?
Fuck no.
I would. I will take
So there's
the
only
watch.
in the new rest system, it's only 6-hour long rests, and so you would have only 2 watches, so 2 and 2, if you wanted to do that, or 1 and 1.
Alright. I
Hey,
asked-
Cannon.
Yep.
Let me think.
You are thinking.
I cast Find Steed.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Can I have an owl?
No.
Not a giant owl, just a normal owl. What the fuck?
No.
Okay.
Yep. You
All right.
a
Can I have?
steed.
Alright, fine. I'll have a warhorse then.
And we'll soon find that a warhorse is much worse than just a regular owl.
That is a big hoot if I've ever heard one.
Is it, John?
Yeah, it's way worse.
Okay.
The warhorse can participate in combat.
Oh,
actually-
really?
A big
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking
You-
sick.
hoot.
Look up the stats for a warhorse. They do like 46 damage on like a good turn.
Oh, that sounds sick.
Are you gonna become a mounted knight? Mounted paladin?
I didn't know that,
Hey.
John. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah,
if I
you
had
can
gotten
also.
an owl, I would have never done that then. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, warhorse time, I guess.
Melee attack +6 to hit, and it is 2d6 +4 bludgeoning
What?
damage. If it moves
That's
20
crazy.
feet straight towards the creature that it also hits, it must succeed on a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If the target is prone, the horse can make another attack with its hooves against it as a bonus action.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, warhorses, fuck.
Jesus.
Plus they have 19 hit points.
Isn't that pretty low?
Not for free hit points. It's like a meat shield, Kevin, that you can cast every day.
Oh, I thought if you can only cast it like a certain amount of times, the horse. Okay.
The horse persists forever. So if the horse just lives,
Yeah, it's not a
It's like
concentration spell, right?
worth-
So,
no, it's not.
Oh, okay. Wait, okay, then that's actually.
how many Find
not that
Steeds
bad.
can I cast, John?
Just once.
Once.
You can only have one out at a time, just because of
Ah,
Find
okay.
Familiar. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Remember in a WADS campaign when I could cast both of those?
Remember when
And,
you were
I had-
playing Necromancer?
yeah, and I was playing Necromancer with that bird, that like killer bird, and my raven or crow, whatever.
Remember
Wow.
when my dragon was a glorified familiar?
Good times, Jack. Your dragon
Yeah.
was weaker than my fine
awful
superior familiar.
It
Remember when I
really
was-
was for
Still
level
big.
like 3.
7 fucking damage.
Alright, what are we waiting for?
Cannon.
Remember when a wad used
1
piercing and slashing damage for 1 session? I remember that. That was a good time.
Wait, what?
My rage never had any value because it was never.
Oh, really?
He used piercing and slashing damage in the first like 3 sessions.
And then after that, it was just like psychic.
was all
and stuff.
After that, it
magical
was
or-
all magic damage.
That's fucked. Jesus. That is
And then
kinda-
what's his name? The adventurer killer who was supposed to have like a sword used magic on me every turn. It was- he used the sword to grab Cannon and pull him off the roof, but against me, it was always he used magic.
So fuck you in particular. Got it.
I was just even less valuable. I was basically playing a fighter.
With no subclass.
Don't worry, my things that gave disadvantage were really helpful. Oh wait, no, they were.
They all use magic. They don't even rely on like having advantage, and then they just hit you instead, and you're not raged, so you just take the full
Like,
damage.
Playing I was playing Gab basically, a man with no class.
Jack, I have a question.
Yeah.
So I didn't say this at the beginning of the campaign, so I obviously wouldn't do this without compensation. But, and I won't force you to do this. But if I thought of an equivalent exchange, would you, if I decide I don't like it, would you be willing to trade Fine Steed for a different feature? Just so I don't
dude,
have to deal with it.
Canon.
Yeah.
I would really have to think about that, bro. Like, because apparently what John's telling me is Fine Steed is really powerful. I actually didn't know that a warhorse was that strong. So
Yes.
now I am curious about it. I would have to think about that.
The only thing I just really don't like about it is that it's like you don't even have to be riding this horse, and you can just do things with it.
No,
Right?
you have to ride the horse to do it. It's not this because you have to. It's not a creature that like you command and it knows all your commands, right?
You can
It's like a trained
communicate with it
warhorse.
telepathically within 1 mile.
Right, you can communicate it, but it's like, wait, am I getting this wrong? Is this the one? Isn't there like a fine greater steed though? Isn't that the one where like you can have it like do
Like
whatever?
it only has an intelligence of 6. Fine Greater Sea just allows you to summon a better monster, but it's the same
Oh.
properties. But you can communicate with this telepathically within 1 mile, which means if you successfully tell it what to do, which I'm pretty sure it just understands you, then you could technically just have another creature on your initiative that isn't limited by action or command. You don't have to use your bonus action to command it. You don't have to do anything. It just does shit. Because if you can successfully communicate with it, you have like this crazy bond with it, and it'll do shit for you with you, unless it's like afraid that's gonna die.
Well, that sounds awesome. I kind of want it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay, but do you see why I don't like that it can just run around on its own and do things?
I see why you did not like that.
I don't care if you had to ride it, which is it's still like way more powerful.
Hey, Cannon. You know how you? All right. Why don't we talk about this like some other like
Yeah,
between the week?
but
then?
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think this is not something I would like adjudicate myself right now. You know.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Oh,
Okay, sorry about that.
What's up, guys?
All right, so
Hey.
Jack, currently you have a warhorse.
Awesome.
What's the
Should I
summoning
Google
time?
this? 10 minutes.
You can't nerf Warhorse, Jack?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
he's just gonna pit us against like ridiculous enemies now.
Jack,
The cannon have to teach you about
Yeah.
are
mounted
you
combat.
choosing Celestial, Fey, or Fiend for its creature type?
Celestial.
Justice!
Hell
'Cause that's
yeah.
what Kyle would have wanted.
I am Hyun Yi, but without the Pegasus.
Just tape plastic wings on.
You're doing
Okay.
a shitty ass Chun-Yi cosplay.
It also gains the ability to understand one language of your choice that you speak.
I mean, it'll just be common.
Common? Okay. You can change this per summons, right?
I feel like if you get locked in, that kind of
Because
sucks,
like
though.
the way I think there's like some specification where it's like, oh, like you can summon the exact same steed over and over, right? Like its memory and stuff will persist. I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, it's
but-
like find familiar. Yeah.
So like yeah. Okay. Perception. Will, I did not get a perception check from you.
I will roll one. I didn't hear that you asked for one.
Yeah, it says right there, casting the spell again summons the same steed. You can also communicate telepathically with it, Jack, within 1 mile.
Okay.
Okay. So I assume you'll summon your steed and then go to sleep, Jack. Are you guys?
Yeah, I'm
taking
gonna have it.
shifts?
I'm gonna have it be on watch for me.
I will. It does need sleep too.
But it just got summoned.
It just got summoned. You can
Yeah,
sleep
that's
during the day.
fine. You're gonna
When
still
Jack's
be-
riding it.
That's not no. That
You can rest. It's got, like,
it'll suffer exhaustion if you make it go push through the whole day.
Fine, it'll sleep right now.
Okay. Phobos, are you watching for the first half of the long rest?
Yes. Anyone else want to volunteer for the second half?
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
I'll watch the second.
So you guys get maybe an hour or two into your rest. When I would say, obviously, Phobos, you notice this first as you're awake.
Oh,
Everyone else hears this too. You hear a loud explosion in the distance, followed by a flash of light. Or I suppose the flash of light would come first. You see across the way at the farmhouse, you hear horses whinnying and galloping away from the place. Probably like 3 or 4 carts. And you just hear the trampling in the distance, the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, as you see the farmhouse behind you on fire.
Oh god.
Bomb.
All right, Guile.
All right,
made a
I
good
get
call.
my steed and I ride.
You do so at what?
horse have a
80
name?
60
feet per
feet.
turn?
60 feet per turn.
60 feet per turn.
Does your horse have a name, Jack?
No.
Gaia. Gaia, the fierce horse.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to cast one of my new spells on Jack. Expeditious Retreat.
You cast it on his horse?
No, on Jack.
The Expedius or X?
You can cast that on other people?
Yeah. Right? Oh no.
No, target.
Oh, no, it's
spell.
only on yourself. Never mind.
You'd
Sorry.
have to-
Damn, that'd be like haste almost.
For the horse to run
Almost,
faster,
not
you would have to
nearly.
target the horse, John.
It'd be pretty cool. No,
I'm just saying, like, if that was possible, that's how.
Oh no, I just wanted to. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Do you cast it on yourself?
That's a bomb, Jack.
Hmm?
I do not.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Okay.
I'll just
You
run
guys,
there.
you
Sorry.
guys run across the road and you see this house in flames. There's a barn next to it, and there's fields with crops on them that, this fire is getting bigger and bigger by the second. Ignore the fact
Oh,
that
it's
it's
daytime.
daytime.
How big is it?
The farmhouse looks like to be a 2-story building
Fire.
with a thatch roof.
How
Would you
big
say
is the
that
fire?
this house is owned by Dungeon Mapster?
I would say this map is owned by Dungeon Mapster.
I see.
How big's the fire can?
I would say it's basically engulfing the entire house at this point.
Damn.
I will start dousing it with water.
Okay, so you run up and you start dousing it with water. It does subdue it slightly, but it's gonna take you some time, maybe a couple turns to do this. If you could all put your tokens on the map for me.
Oh god.
Combat.
Can I get a horse token?
Nay.
I will look for a horse token. Sorry, I was not prepared for that.
I also wasn't prepared to have a horse.
Look at
Title.
my horse. My horse is amazing.
What made you switch from I hate Warhorse or I hate Find Steed? Lame spell to
The moment
cast
I couldn't
Find
get an
Steed.
owl.
Okay.
Am I able to tidal wave the house cannon?
Bruh.
Jack,
I
if
feel
you
like
wanted
I'm gonna...
owl, you could use.
Are owls
you can do it a
about-
find familiar scroll.
Viking lore or is that Nordic lore? I didn't know owls were part of them.
Is a giant owl a familiar or a steed?
No, a normal
Okay.
owl is.
You
No,
can
Giant-
steed.
Okay, so Jack, originally when I did find Steed for John's campaign, I told him pick any creature that's CR 1 or lower because I didn't know how to pick how the spell worked. So now
Oh,
it's just
God.
limited to whatever is listed on the spell.
That's
how-
fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. I'll take the warhorse.
You didn't want the giant owl, Jack?
I'll take the horse. Horse seems pretty good. I mean, it's pretty low AC and pretty low HP. It's pretty one shot.
I honestly the only other one I think that's beneficial is like a Mastiff because it's like small and can hide and do things like that, and it's really good at scouting and,
Tracking.
perception
Yeah,
checks.
the thing with the warhorse is it's actually really one shottable. Like I know you had your reservations, Cannon, but I'll be honest,
I
it actually is
understand.
not that. Yeah, it's actually not that.
If you fall off it, you would probably go prone, right? Or would you have to make a check? Like someone one-shots it.
I have
and
to
they
use a
die.
level 2 spell slot for this. That's potentially, that's a potential that much damage that I'm missing out on. Anyways, all right.
cannon?
Yep.
Well, if I tidal wave the house, will it put the house out?
I think you would do bludgeoning damage to the house.
And everyone inside.
That's
Yeah.
not what the spell says.
You could also
Are you
probably
sure?
do a lot
That
of
is what the spell says.
That is what the
It
spell
does
says.
bludgeoning damage.
Well, what if I just cast fucking create water at 3rd level?
10
Wow,
gallons.
third level spell.
That's 30 gallons.
Oh, thirsty. So many gallons of water.
I wish to put out this house and just burn and kill everyone inside.
Oh no.
I was just curious. I looked up how much. Apparently, a fire hose can put out 5 gallons of water per minute, roughly.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of water.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start doing it on the roof and stuff, which seems to have caught fire very fast. It's this dry thatch roof. It begins. You hear, but right now you ride up on your horse. You guys all get there. You hear pigs in the pen next to the house squealing. You hear screams inside the house as well.
Can I go in the house?
You can. You walk up to the door, but the house is still on fire. Will's successfully managed to put out the roof this turn. But the door is hot. You see gas on the inside and smoke and things like that. You can still enter if you'd like, but
How quickly did this house catch a blaze? Jesus Christ.
Can I like swing at the door to like open it?
yeah, you can break the door.
John,
Go ahead.
cast knock. It's your time, John.
Sure, I will do so.
Prepared.
Cannon, I will swing.
John, this was your one moment to shine.
Swiggity swing. This is your moment.
John to the skies. So John yourself in.
in.
Okay, so you've broken a hole down the center of the door at this point, Kevin. Splintered it in half. Go ahead and make one more.
I mean, I could just kick it, but okay.
Okay, you've done sufficient damage to break the door in half. You see
Alright.
smoke kind of starts coming out of the door slightly at the top. You hear more clearly now inside the sound of a woman that's crying.
Oh boy. Fuck, do I really want to risk my life for this?
I guidance you, Phobos.
I mean, my character would technically.
Phobos. I guidance you.
Oh boy. Alright, Cannon, I have some leather wraps.
Yeah?
Can I, like, use that as, like, a semi-mask type of thing? So I don't, like, inhale all the smoke?
You're not sure much would help. Leather, you can't breathe through it, so it wouldn't, like, filter anything.
Fuck.
I mean, you could just pull your shirt up and maybe it'd help a little bit.
Sure. I mean, I'm trying to just rush in, so, yeah.
Also, everywhere that Yusuf... Oh, wait. So it's the fire's already put out, right?
On the top, the roof.
On the roof.
Where else is the fire going, though?
Everywhere.
Everywhere else. Everywhere else.
Yusuf, if... Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna keep firefighting.
Okay.
We need to see these people. This is
If
good.
there's places where the water wasn't enough to put the fire out, I'll put my sword there to go with the water to ice it, turn it to ice.
Okay, sure.
The fire will have to spend more energy to melt it.
Poggers.
Let's see if I can do this. It's fucking not a PNG, of course.
Oh, it lied to you? It wasn't a PNG?
Yeah.
You remember that meme I sent?
Yes. I
Yep.
remember it.
Yep. Just like a
I think you
PNG
sent
to
that
do
to everyone, right? Did you
Yeah.
know chat?
Nope, no.
What was
Where is
the
it?
image video share? I'm a PNG, you can download me, and you're transparent, right?
Okay. So Phobos, you start running into the house. Yusuf, you're firefighting. Guile, you're using charges of the sword to chill some of the fire.
No, not charge the sword. I'm just using the sword and touching water with it. It has that property without using the charges. For the
yeah,
for the water part.
if you touch water.
Yeah.
Touching it to a flame won't stop the
flame. No, I'm touching it to water though.
Oh, the water that Yusuf's been putting down?
Yes, exactly.
So a lot of the water is being evaporated, but I would say that you can chill like the roof so it doesn't reignite.
Can I cast Freezing Hands?
Freezing Hands? Yeah, you could. Do you want to cast it like into the entrance where Phobos is, or like somewhere else?
Where most of the fire is coming from.
Okay, you could do it just across the side of the house, and it would start quelling the flames a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go
Instead
in.
of Doshine, what would that be?
Oh,
Ire. Ire, okay.
Ire.
Ice is ire.
Nice.
Okay, so Phobos, you start walking into the building and you hear the cries of some woman. She's like, "Please, you have to help him!" She's like coughing and stuff like that. You see vaguely her across the room.
I mean, I walk up to her or rush up to her.
Yeah, it's hard to see. You see she's leaning over the body of a man, and he's clearly dead. You see he's sitting in a puddle of blood as the flames wreathe around the edges of the room.
Fuck. I grabbed the woman and I run out.
She resists you.
I am for certain that he is dead, right?
Definitely. She says, you start to yank her away without taking the body. She says, no, you can't leave him! And she fights against you. What do you want to do?
Damn.
Granted, you can tell the fire is going down a bit. It's not gone on this floor, but...
Kevin, bring his body. We can maybe save him.
Fuck. Can I drag both out?
Yeah, make me an athletics check then.
Oh god, here we go.
Okay, so you pick up his body. It's doused in blood, which has been dried by the fire.
I yell to her, follow me.
And she willingly follows you slowly. You hold her hand and you help her through. And she's coughing. You guys get out of the house. You see Phobos has cleared the house with this dead body and this woman behind him. The fire is almost completely out. I'd say, Will, with one more cast, you could probably finish off. Everything would be wet, but you can do it.
Alright,
I'll do that, and then after I do that, I'm gonna run to as fast as I can, walk over to the Phobos with the dead guy. Try to save him.
Okay. You walk over. What do you want to do to him? You see she's like sobbing. She's like, please help him.
Is he past the point of cure wounds?
he's dead.
He is not breathing.
Alright. Can I revivify him?
You can try. I would say that right now you have... when you learn spells with a gold cost, right now you have 1 crystal. So like you would have to obtain more to get more casts of Revivify.
Damn it. Fucking morals.
I will say, I'm going to reduce the cost of Revivify to half of what it normally costs, though.
Where's your wife? Sacrifice another pine cone that would save this guy.
It's not like we get gems off and Will is the plug.
It's usually a gem worth 1,000 gold pieces. I'm lowering that to 500.
It's worth 300, alright?
300? Okay, then 150. 150.
If he wasn't in a fire and this
imagine paying 1,000 gold to revive an NPC.
Wait, is it really only 300 to revive someone? I thought it was 1,000.
Look at the spell.
John, Your campaign's lying to me.
What? How much gold is it?
300? You said
Maybe
it was
John just
1,000.
upcosted it for you. Yeah, maybe he upcosted it in his world.
Huh? I never made it 1,000. I said it was 300 gold all the time.
Oh, I'm cringe then.
Yeah, you've just been paying 1,000 overcharge, Cannon.
Well, I didn't pay
I
for
have not been
anything.
paying 1,000.
I didn't
You
pay for
literally
anything.
have gotten a free
I'm
revivify
saving
crystal.
Cannon because of PTSD. Nothing else.
You don't revivify him.
What?
What do you mean you're saving it? Saving what?
I'm revivifying this fucking guy.
Okay.
Are there any components that I can donate to?
Just wait, Will.
No.
This is your penguin.
No pine cones here.
You
We're
Oh,
revivify.
where did Will's penguin go, by the way?
Back with
Dr.
yeah,
Kevin Lee here with the black.
Wait, where did Will's penguin go?
It's with the boy.
But the boy
Isn't the boy dead?
Isn't the boy dead?
No, the boy's still alive. He's got the penguin.
You said
The
he's
other
not my
boy.
son.
There was
What?
a different.
There was a different boy, and it was his penguin. So the penguin with him.
I'm so
Eh?
confused.
I'm so
I
confused.
thought
actually.
it was your son who died.
Oh,
with
there
the
was
penguin.
a different kid. With
It's
the,
not. It's not important right now. Probably.
What?
What? There
What
was
the
very
another
important.
kid?
There was
Yeah,
not.
We can talk about this later.
What was there? This other boy? What the hell?
I don't understand.
My brain hurty.
Brain
revivify this guy,
Okay.
and he rewards you with diamonds.
It
Brain
seems like
hurt.
you were just in time. It seems that he's still unconscious and he has some burns across his arms. And
Well,
he's
lesser
covered.
restoration as well.
Okay, I would say you can take care of the burns that way. Keep in mind you will have to track down more gems for this spell.
Yeah, I know.
You revive the man, and you see he begins breathing again. The wife notices, and she begins crying. She has, it looks like she's, her belly is very round. She is pregnant currently. God, the fucking
You did
winds
the
of
right
the
thing. you
air
said-
elemental plane in Will's mic. You guys successfully. The house is still like sizzling, but definitely not on fire, as you guys have frozen the roof and doused pretty much the entire building at this point. You hear the pigs around the side of the house are still squealing, scared from the events, and you see the tracks of about 4 different carts that have recently just pulled out of this property. The wife slightly regains her composure after realizing that her husband is still alive. She says, thank you so much. You see, she's a woman probably in her late 20s, maybe early 30s at the most. She's got red hair and freckles across her face. Definitely, definitely lives on a farm.
Wendy's?
Wendy.
Yes, it's the fucking
Wait,
Wendy's.
you have Wendy in your campaign too, Cannon? Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Ma'am, do you sell double cheeseburgers here with
Yo,
bacon?
wait. Actually, because we just frosted her house, maybe she's gonna make the frosty off of that.
Ma'am, do you sell the baconator here? Do you have pigs on this farm?
Ew,
Oh boy.
What'd you say, Will?
we heard him squeal.
Those are pigs
Bird.
squealing.
That's crying.
That was a pig. That sounded like a penguin. Hello?
Hello.
What are we waiting for? Again.
Hello.
What's up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
What's up? Okay, so like I said, she looks up and says, thank you, but who are all of you?
That does not really matter, honestly. You should be.
We're the Iliad.
We're the Iliad.
My name is Isla.
No.
Shay.
We got Adrian out of here. Adrian.
Adrian.
And we got Ash, this time played by Kevin Lee.
It's like the same character.
What the fuck is that?
But one's cooler with better abilities.
Wait, which one? Wait, now I'm confused.
Kevin, don't worry, you're the cooler one. Don't worry, Kevin, you're the
Wait,
cooler
who
one.
the fuck is
Cooler
that?
one.
I'm
Some
not.
loser with a bow and
I wasn't
arrow.
even
No,
cool
no,
when we
serious.
played. You think I'm cooler
No,
than
no.
Kevin's fucking cool ass primordial class? Oh.
I am very much confused.
Ah.
Who the
It's
fuck?
okay,
I can't
Kevin,
believe
you're
this
young.
Fucking
young, Kevin.
idiot.
You won't
took
remember. Oh, wait, you're
Ranger.
older than us. Never mind. You're old.
This is the guy ruining fucking Root Knights in my campaign.
You're too old to know this, Kevin. Don't worry. This is a youngster me.
Yikes. When you were still into Ilya? And Ilya's von Burn?
What are you talking about? What,
Where she's used
Anyways.
Kitsugu.
what happens, Cannon? So she asked who we are?
And Yusuf basically says, "Fuck you! You don't need to know that."
Oh, that's not the first question that someone usually asks.
What happened here?
Well, she said thank you, and then she asked who you are. He's like,
We're just travelers, but what happened in this farm? Why did it catch on
Sound like a
fire?
bomb went off or something.
Yeah, in the middle of the night.
You're lucky that we are traveling through.
she said. Well, she looks up at Phobos and she says, "Well, I suppose not all foreigners are that bad, but my husband."
Wait, she looks up at Phobos and says that?
Foreigners.
Does she say this? Does she say this in a like a? Does she say this in like a? Oh man, I'm so glad like foreigners are cool, or does she say this like? Oh yeah, I guess all foreigners ain't so bad. Like, how does she say this?
Well, she says that in the sense that the next thing she says is, "But the ones my husband were dealing with were not as kind."
Wait, what do you mean? We saw someone leaving. Right?
Yes.
As this explosion.
Well, things on the farm this year haven't been going so well, or as of last harvest. My husband thought of a way to... He wouldn't tell me about it. He thought of a way to make more money, and soon these men approached him from out of the country. She says, I'm not sure what, but they started having an argument tonight and last week as well. It was getting pretty heated, but my husband said to stay out of it, and he almost got himself killed for it.
Well, he did get himself killed. I just
Not thanks
Do
to
you guys have any local guards out here, or people who deal in this kind of thing? Or is this too? I look around. Do I see? Is this too large of a? Is this area not part of any town? It's too far away from Zon to be considered that under their protection.
Let's see. Just want to double check.
Ah, shit. Here we go again, boys. Boys, all I gotta say is, ah, shit. Here we go again.
Yahoo!
Wait, did Will just cast a necromancy spell?
Is
Hold
Will a
on.
necromancer?
Technically, yeah.
Will sounds like a necromancer.
Will,
Am I
you're
gonna
a
have to
necromancer.
take away your crook? I don't think you deserve this crook, Will. don't trust you yet.
Evil! We must defeat the evil! Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
She says the closest town is Sakamba. I mean, that's where we bring our harvests.
Wait, I thought we were going to Zon.
You are.
Oh, okay. Succumber? God. I'm not gonna remember that. Can you write that down somewhere?
Yeah, I'll put it in chat.
Please? Okay, thank you. I'm not gonna be able to remember that.
It's a city, the next closest to Zan.
Are you guys the farthest out residents?
One of them, yes. We prefer to have a more private life. It seems like when those, well, foreigners, they
Just call them men, please.
they didn't get what they wanted.
Why do you keep
They,
calling the foreigners?
Yeah, I'm
God.
uncomfortable with them being called.
That's so weird.
Does she look at me every time she says foreigners?
No. When they,
I feel like I'm back in a Waltz campaign when you say something like that. That's scary.
Yeah.
Man. You're scaring me, man.
I'm getting flashbacks
I
to those
think they-
damn elves.
my husband mentioned they were from
Twigger's line all over
the
again.
Geltian Alliance.
The Galtian Alliance. Were they? Do you know what the guild they're from is?
You want to very much enjoy the Geltian Alliance. So fun.
She describes, I'm not sure of the name, but they seem to wear some kind of insignia. And she'll describe it, and
Draw it out for me, Keo. Can you draw this
Is
out
it
on
a
your?
dog behind a moon cannon?
Keo, can you draw
I-
this out on your?
fuck you, Will.
Yeah, I'm on it.
So Kevin, she begins
I'll try
describing
to-
it, and Phobos' eyes go wide. You immediately recognize it. It
Oh
is
no.
one you are all too familiar with.
The daylit moon dogs.
The night moonlit cats.
No, it's
The sunlit
the sunlight
white dogs.
white dogs.
God, you guys are fucked.
No.
I kind of like this better if you don't tell us what the actual name is, Cannon.
No, it's up to Kevin though.
It's up to Kevin.
Kevin will.
Yeah. I mean, I'll eventually come up with a name. Sorry, guys.
Kevin.
What? You don't have a name?
I just asked him to this week. It's
Like-
okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that came up before.
The bad boys squad.
Kevin. What is a name? What is a good name that you would want it to be?
The name of the guild.
You can take your time with this, Kevin.
The Moonlight Black Cats.
The sunlit
why?
white dogs.
Why?
Call them the
Kevin-
English boys.
The sunlit snow dogs.
I'll think of names.
Okay. But Phobos, yes, you recognize this. Whether you say anything or not, is up to you. But none of the rest of you would recognize the symbol.
I mean, I would probably say.
Well, we all look over at Phobos and we're like, "Do you recognize this?"
I do. Does not bring back the best of memories, but I recognize them.
What is it?
Previous guild I associated with. Can't believe they would do something like this.
Wait, this is your guild?
A guild I was part of, yes.
I thought you said they all died.
The majority of them died. Some of the, at least 2 or 3, made it back home.
Huh.
This is quite a shock.
I agree.
If they're anywhere near Zon, I turn to Kyo, then your father is definitely in danger.
Oh. Well, you think he wasn't in danger before with the angel? And the guy that time traveled back in time?
I
think now because of a guild he's in danger?
I ignore Kyo at this point.
Oh, just ignore me, Phobos. Just ignore all your problems.
Aye.
She says, are you
I'll draw the sketch of the symbol.
familiar with these people? She looks at you, the foreigner. I mean, Geltian Alliance. member.
Oh, Kyo, no!
Foreigner. Oh.
Is this...
Do you know why they might have wanted to hurt my husband?
I haven't seen them for almost... I think, like, 5 years? No, not too many years, right? Like, maybe
Like
2
at 3,
years?
2 or 3.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, around 2. Okay. I haven't seen them for at least a couple of years. I mean, when I left them, it was on less than... How do I say? Less than friendly terms, but I didn't know that they would stoop this low.
She looks down at her husband. She's holding him upright at this point. And she says, well, probably think they got him. I don't know if they'll be back or not.
What exactly are you farming on this? Or what exactly type of deal did you make?
Marijuana.
I don't know. All I know is that one person would come, maybe leave something, I never saw what, and then another group of people would come pick it up later.
These group of people, were they dressed the exact same way as the first group?
No, I think they come from different directions. I mean, this is the only she points over to, this is the only major road for, well, a long time.
Do you happen to have any of these packages, or something of the sort, right now? Or is it in the house? I look over at the burnt house.
She thinks for a moment and says, I think they were arguing because he didn't have something they wanted.
Is your husband dealing in any illegal substances, perhaps?
Marijuana.
No, I mean, normally he's just a simple farmer.
What do you guys farm on this farm?
Pumpkins, radishes, and other, the occasional spice or something like that.
Insight!
Go for it, yeah.
Liar! You turned her against me!
You've done that yourself.
God damn it, John. Why'd you have to say that? You have done that yourself. Alright, so I believe her.
Yeah, I mean, you look around at the field and you see literally pumpkins and radishes and a couple other plants and whatnot. It seems like they do more variety farming than one crop.
Can this foreigner insight her?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, she seems to be kind of just a little bit overwhelmed by the situation at hand. So you don't really think she's lying to you.
We can ask the husband once he wakes up.
I agree. That would be the best course of action. Plus, you said there was other wagons coming up.
I said there were wagons that went away.
Oh,
sorry to infringe, ma'am, but we do want to ask your husband some questions. It does seem like our friend here might be aware of these people attacking your farm. It might be in our best mutual interest to just ask him some questions when he wakes up.
She says, does that mean you'll stay for a while?
If you'd allow us to do so.
Yes. I did not say that.
Not for a while.
Or at least
I do not know.
At least until my husband wakes back up?
Yes.
She nods and says, she looks back at the house and says, well, I guess I don't know if it's well enough to go in, but normally I'd say come in.
Alright.
Dude, these guys are lucky they don't live in the winter, otherwise they'd be dead. Their house just got fucked.
Yeah, it seems like it's post-harvest right now. Anyways, so yeah.
Alright. I guess we sit down and wait.
Okay. Yeah, whether you guys want to sleep inside of a charred building or set up outside again, it's up to you.
I'll set up outside.
I'll set up outside. I don't want that fucking thing falling on me.
Nay!
Really?
Koiba. Brooklyn Rage.
Get a taste of my Brooklyn Rage.
Oh, it's Koiba.
So you guys sleep for the night.
Koiba,
Hey,
Wheeler.
hey, Koiba. My name is not Kaiba.
Wheeler. Yes, Cannon.
Oh, okay. So you guys go rest for the night. She pulls out sheets and stuff from the house that haven't been burned yet, and offers them and sets up a bed for like her husband and herself, and offers extras to you guys. I guess you guys go to sleep for the rest of the night. Does anyone want to be on watch?
Sure. In case they come
I
back.
don't think anyone wants to ever watch, but you know.
Will anyone be on watch?
Yes.
I will be on watch.
Okay. So you guys rest. Go ahead and do a long rest. And morning comes to you. Do you guys want to stop here or keep going? We have at least for another 13 minutes or so. Or
Whatever you want, Mr. DM.
This is a decent stopping point.
I feel so, yeah.
We can back up and then stop him. So
Yeah, like in 13 minutes, so yeah.
What?
Okay, so you guys you wake up, you see the woman there.
hello.
What?
Cannon?
What? What?
Huh?
Everyone said the
Do you want to end here? Or I thought you said you want to keep going for another something minutes.
Oh no, and
everyone said it'd be awkward to wake up and then
Yeah, we said
Okay.
it's like this is a good ending point.